Okay. I am ready as well.
Alright, who was the last person that I wanna okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask people to narrate or not narrate, to recap what happened the previous session through the eyes of their character. So it's gonna be hilarious. Who did it last time? I think it was
I don't think anyone did it last time.
Okay.
I think we just did a summary.
Yeah.
Like we all kind of did it, and not as our characters.
Yeah, that's true. But it'd be funnier if we were through like through the eyes of like Khalgrast and then next week through the eyes of Baldric to see like a complete difference in what their views are.
Difference of tone.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of interesting stuff happening with Morgan last week and the glowing magic.
Yeah, let's have Morgan summarize what happened last week.
Oh, that's a good idea. I enjoy that I'm not the only glowy hand person anymore, though.
Oh damn it, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to fully design this fucking class for Taliesin. Shit.
Ooh, fuck.
This is the first time I'm actually fucking homebrewing in Dungeon World, so it's a little bit different for me.
It seems kind of weird to homebrew such a fudgy system. I understand what you're doing. Just like, that would be an exercise in patience.
Definitely so. Alright, I hope you're all ready to die tonight.
Yeah, that's totally been a threat before.
Look, I don't try to kill my players, alright? I just try to make what makes the most sense in the world. People think
He just wants to create something that doesn't get one-shot by Khalgrast.
Impossible.
Okay, Alex, before we get started, could you please take off the display name for Taliesin?
Sure.
I'm the only party member with that.
You know what's fucked up about it?
Harold is kind of fine. I mean, he doesn't. He is also the only one who has it, but that's up to you.
It's just I put that there for my own.
Yeah, that's
thing
fair.
Too.
That's fair. But I don't need that for Taliesin.
Yeah, you do not need that for Taliesin.
It's just been bothering me that he's the only character with it in the stream.
It's true. It's true. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are we all here?
Yeah, we just saved a town. Morgan got glowy stuff.
Is Morgan here?
Yep.
All right. So where we last left our heroes. Why don't you go ahead and summarize what happened last session?
We set off on our assignment to
Down to
cure an elf of her lycanthropy, which landed us with another bout with my favorite of enemies, orcs, which led us to a village that was under siege by these said orcs. And then I was stabbed by a spear.
Then it all gets fuzzy after that.
Then all gets fussy.
All got really fuzzy after that. Some people said I was shooting a bow made out of light. I cut off a guy's hand.
Both hands.
Both hands. I think I pulled off the other one.
He did manage to escape, though.
Now he doesn't have any hands. That's too bad.
Without his hands.
Without his hands. Did you keep those hands? Is they off somewhere in the forest, or did you like bring them into town? It's like here's some hands, guys.
I mean, he's not me.
Yeah, but no, Morgan is seeking to emulate Khalgrast, though.
Oh shit. Yeah, I have a trophy. You could have a trophy.
Interesting.
Would
I could just
Khalgrast
see-
actually say, "Pick up the hands"?
Yeah. It was courage and shit. Are you kidding? You did that.
You know, I can see Morgan running up to Khalgrast so innocently saying, "Look, I got a trophy too."
Yeah, either way that the scenario could play out is extremely good.
She's.
I mean, really, just take your pick.
Alright, so with that, we now join our heroes in the central building of Silverleaf, an elven town not too far from the entrance to human civilization in the Silver Forest. For you, you're sitting down on nice little woven basket chairs. An elderly lady stands before you, the one that impaled Morgan with a spear. Said spear went inside Morgan. She wears simple green clothing, a robe with a rope tying around her waist. She moves with some grace, but it's definitely weathered. There's a bit of a limp to her step, but she sits there and offers the party some tea. The man next to her, you met him. He's introduced himself already. His name was Relinoth. I will write that name down in the chat so you guys can read that. He stands at attention, very stiff, grimace on his face. He's lost a lot of men, and he looks upon the party with a bit of distaste and disgust in his eyes, especially lingering more on Morgan than the rest of you. The elderly lady introduces herself. She says, "My name is Vithanu. Thank you for coming to the town in its need. We have been expecting your arrival." And Wesley just kind of rolls his eyes and who's kind of like leaning behind Taliesin and nudges Taliesin on the shoulder and writes down, "I guess everyone's expecting you nowadays," and kind of winks. And
I just kind of give him a straight-faced look. I'm very tired.
yes, it was very tough. Everyone's at full health, by the way. You've all had some time to rest.
Okay, guys.
I'm still tired.
Super bleeding.
Hey,
Hey,
time to
everyone
bury
take a
the
look
dead.
at the stream real fast.
The what?
The
The
stream.
Yeah. The stream seems fine.
No. Just look in the bottom right.
Hold on, I need to open the stream.
At number 9?
Never mind. You'll see it later.
Okay. We'll see it later. So in which case, scents of incense, and you hear the sounds of digging outside for burying the dead. You managed to save about a good 70% of the village, but you were pretty late to the fighting. As best as you could, you came. But Vithanu sits down and says, "I know you have a lot of questions. You may begin to ask me." And before one of the party members speak up, Relinoth says, "We cannot trust these outsiders. Yes, they saved us, but it was their insolence that brought the issues from the outside to our people." And he looks over to Melandis, the redhead elf that was a werewolf. "If it wasn't for her mingling with the humans, none of this would have happened." And Melandis looks to the side, very sad and depressed. Looks like the kid, which I will refer to him as, Lyle, but everyone calls him Kid, wants to speak up and stand up, but Melandis quickly grabs him by the back of his shirt and pulls him down before he makes a worse situation of this. What does the party do?
Sips on tea, completely ignoring him.
Khalgrast, are you absolutely sure I had to take both the hands?
You need both the hands, one for each hip. You can shrink them when we get back.
You know, Morgan, if you like, we can let you have some rope so you can tie it around your waist. To, hold the hands there.
That's better than actually holding them. I'll take the rope.
No.
Relinoth kind of stomps and says, "The elder asked you a question. Do not waste our time." He seems very pissed right now.
What was the question?
And you see him narrowing his eyes. He whispers something under his breath. You can't really hear what he says, but it seems to be a bit of an expletive. And
Wait, I understand that.
Can you hear it? That's the thing.
No, because there's too much drumming in my ears.
Yeah, you can't hear it because
I'm still technically bleeding out of my right shoulder here.
Yes, well, you would have the shamans would have and the druids would have wrapped some rangers wrapped around your arm. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine, but
You're still not feeling too great. And Vithanu says, "Relinoth, I understand you still want to be here, but please do not make me ask you to wait outside." And Relinoth kind of stiffens up a bit and stands.
Hold on 1 second.
One does.
Yep.
Oh, while we do that, by the way, if anyone wants to buy something from town, you'll have a moment afterwards. So if you guys have the PDF, hey, elven food and elven arrows are now accessible since you are in an elven town.
How about elven full plate?
Okay,
Elven.
I'm good.
Okay, you guys good?
Elven.
Alright.
Elven.
All right, you guys will have a chance. But anyways, Vathanu says, as I was saying, I understand you are very tired from the battle. If you have any questions to ask of me before we start, you may. You deserve some answers. Her eyes usually linger a little bit after the fact on Morgan. A little soft smile.
To raise her hand and point at the arm. Is it permanently glowing now, right?
It has subsided, but you notice the tattoos has spread to both your arms.
Oh, they're on both my arms now.
They're on both your
That's
arms
new.
right now.
Welcome to the club.
Right? Vathanu, yes, those are the tattoos of the Moonkeepers. And when you say that, Rilinath again stiffens up and his eyes shoot daggers straight at Morgan. He wants to say something, but he's trying his best to stay calm at the moment.
I shoot daggers back at him.
Yeah, this guy wants to get punched.
There's a lot of tension right now, and Vathanu raises her hands and says, yes, you must have a lot of questions. Do you remember your childhood, Morgan? How much do you remember of it?
I remember being born in a caravan, but not much else was really eventful.
What was the name of your uncle?
I don't know. Would Morgan start just telling the story of that one time she broke her leg?
That one time she broke her leg while jumping off a cliff.
I tried to jump off a cliff.
Oh gosh. But she asks again the name of your uncle.
Verdun?
Verdun wasn't your uncle.
Grandfather?
Or grandfather. You're right. Verdun wasn't truly your grandfather. You came from here, the Silver Forest. There's like a bit of silence. And Relineth has never heard this story before, and like eyes just look over to the elder. Well, part of your lineage, at least. Do you remember your parents at all, child?
No, I only remember the woman that took care of us. Well, all of the children of the caravan.
Yes. There are only 3 Moonkeepers left in existence. You are one of them. The other
Where are
two
the other two?
have been corrupted. And Relineth, who does actually know this, his face sullens a little bit, and you notice Weston like writing notes down like profusely. And Harold looks like he's falling asleep at the back there. He's leaning against the wall and he's dozing off a little bit. And Vathanu says, I'm sure the reason your parents have taken you is because they saw the corruption of magic. It has been happening for a very long time. And she turns to the rest of the party and says, it is very likely the earth has been corrupted to the point that allows Shagara to come back.
Well, how do we undo that?
We must first close the gates. I have gotten missive from Aiden Locks. You remember him, right? And obviously Aiden Locks is the paladin. That helped you out.
I think we all know him.
Yeah, everyone has...
We are acquainted with
You
him.
make sure
and
we
his
remember
roads.
him. My
Yeah.
bad.
And Athanu continues and says, we will be pledging our elven rangers to your cause. After we have closed the gate here, our forces will go north to aid our elven brothers. And Relineth speaks up and says, I will not allow any more elven lives to die for these ilk. And you notice, Morgan, when he's pointing, a lot of the tattoos are around his arm as well, but they're different. They're more like drawn on rather than actually a part of your skin. And they go into an argument for a little bit, and Valeneth says, yeah, go ahead. Right, and he turns to you, Taliesin, and says, "What do you know of killing orcs?"
Apparently a lot more than you guys.
I like Taliesin looks over to the side and like pokes his fingertips into each other. Like, I mean, a lot more than I'm honestly comfortable with.
A dwarf, a dirty-blooded elf, and a human, and a snow elf. All of you
What
know
is
nothing.
with me?
Sorry, who's the dirty-blooded one?
The dirty-blooded one is Morgan.
No, I mean, I asked him that.
Right, and says,
Look, we can't help get dirty after a battle like that. It's not Morgan's fault.
I'm like clutching my face with my hand.
and Thanu says that is enough. You'll wait outside. And Erleneth wants to speak something more, but Vithanu actually magic kind of shines in her hand a little bit, and the light literally seals Raylaneth's mouth shut before he could say anything.
I make a face at him as he leaves.
And he walks out.
Why didn't you start with that?
Raylaneth is a great warrior, but he does not have good foresight. He had been training his whole life to be a moonkeeper, but his heart was not in the right place. Unfortunately, our kind has been in the southern forests for too long to understand what it is like to live amongst the rest of the races. This is why we chose you, Morgan. You've experienced the outside world, yes?
As much as I can.
Well, you'll be our emissary, one way or another. It has been a long time since the time of heroes had saved everyone from the first blight from the Oakenheart Wood, but now we need another. And whether you all like it or not, you are the heroes this time. And she kind of lingers upon the party. Wesley just kind of inches back and he's kind of, no. And Harold wakes up a little bit in the mention of heroes, and he's now very attentive. She speaks up. You are here originally for the girl, yes?
We are here to meet up with a young druid.
I was tasked in protecting her. I had sent a splinter force after we got attacked. Our best rangers. They have not reported back. I am worried. I do know the location of where she is currently.
Would you guys be able to show us to the location?
Yes, but unfortunately, Raylaneth, who is head of the Rangers, is very unlikely to spare any to help you. I will show you on your map where to go. That is the best that I can offer, unfortunately.
Yeah, hold on.
After what we saw here, I mean, is there even a chance they're still alive?
Well, Khalgrast is saying that I'm gonna struggle to my feet, and I'm gonna say, well, first of all, keep everybody away from that thing. I'm pretty sure it's cracked open.
There is a guardian there protecting her. A impressive beast. I hope that it will buy you enough time to get there. I had sent those rangers out 2 hours ago. They were supposed to report back an hour prior to this. Of course, we were attacked. Thank again for saving the town, but I ask that you must move post-haste to find her and protect her.
We didn't come here to linger.
Of course.
The quicker the better.
Here, and she stands up and she takes her brooch, which she was wearing underneath on one of her robes, and gives it to Taliesin. Actually, no, she would give it to Morgan. She gives it to Morgan. Offer this to the blacksmith and offer this to the armsman. They will give you with whatever you need, within reason. We have to assume that we will get attacked again. but I'm sure they will be able to spare some resources to you all. She says,
Will hesitantly nod, taking the pen.
"Yep." And when you return, we can discuss more on what will happen next. And with that, she looks over to Melandis and Lyle and says, "You two will stay here. You've already done enough. Once the road is safe, I will send you back home, Lyle. Until then, you are welcome to stay." And Lyle kind of nods. And again, he wants to say something, but he doesn't know what to say. The two of them kind of go off do their thing. And you were offered up.
Well, let's see what they have to offer at least.
Right, true.
Yeah, Morgan would probably like more
Hospitality.
arrows.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need arrows for at this point?
Yeah, can't you just make those?
You can. Very much so.
Put
Oh,
them
that
on your
is
butt.
Alright, by the way, prepare your spells. You have a chance to prepare your spells.
Yeah,
so,
go
Yeah, I
ahead.
just did that. Don't worry.
So, in the next about 20 minutes, you kind of roam around. There's an apothecary, there is a armsman, there's a blacksmith, there's a fletcher. So
Do we
what is
call our horses?
your horses right now? Oh yeah, you're right. Your horses are close by. You can get your horses if you want.
I go to retrieve my elegant and gorgeous horse. Most beautiful of the bunch.
The most-
I get my horse.
Yeah, all of you get your horse and your horsies. I'm not going to transfer them over. And all right. So, what is on your list of things to do? Let's get this stuff out of the way.
I mean, I'll go see what they have as far as the armorsmith, weaponsmith goes. I mean, I'm just interested to see what these elves use.
Yes. You notice that a lot of them do have the standard stuff from the weapon list and the armor list, but they are mastercrafted in the sense that they weigh a lot less. However, they do not have plate. The elves
No, of course
tend
they don't.
not to wear plate. However, they're willing to give you some elvish scale mail, which costs 1 less weight. So instead of 3 weight, it's 2 weight.
Yeah, let me wear that.
Yeah, here.
Yes, you can wear it, but the thing is, can you wear clumsy armor?
I don't know
It's
what that
clumsy.
means.
You take a -1
You
ongoing.
have to specifically be able to wear armor. The heavy armor, clumsy armor.
Oh.
The only 2 classes that can do that is
Fighter and Paladin.
and Paladin.
Oh, I didn't actually know that was a thing in Dungeon
that's
World.
a
It's just
thing.
never come up. I've
It's a
never.
tag on the-
I've legitimately. This is the first time a character I've played in Dungeon World has gotten new armor.
Yeah, it's a tag on heavy armor.
Yes, however, they do have elven style leathers that give you 1 armor for 0 weight. So it literally it weighs nothing, and it's
Oh, can I have?
Basically like a shirt.
Man, I
yeah.
can get like a
basically a
chain shirt.
Hold on, let me see what you can
Got
get here.
anything? Yeah.
second.
What they got? What they
You can
got
get
for
some
me?
stuff, but like, let
yeah,
me.
chainmail. Yeah, chainmail. You can wear chainmail.
Chainmail should be okay.
Oh,
That's
It's
yeah.
the same thing.
Elven chainmail's a big deal in D&D. I mean,
Yeah,
tabletop.
so you get elven chainmail. It's 1 armor for 0 weight.
Could we all get elven chainmail then?
If you want.
Can we-
Wait, you just said
Yeah,
leather
see-
was 1 armor 0 weight.
Yeah, but chainmail and leather are the same thing. And
Oh, are they?
okay.
I just didn't know that.
I think
Yeah,
I-
armor's kind of weird in this game, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit different. I'll expand on armor later, okay?
That's fine.
But for now,
It's not important or anything.
yep. So you get some other
Just freeing my
chainmail
weight.
that fits. That's very light. The rings are very durable, and you notice when you're walking into the blacksmith, he hits his hammer on the blacksmith, and not on the blacksmith. Hello, he's
Anvil?
hitting his hammer on the rings.
Ow.
And ow.
The hammer.
And
Goddamn.
yeah, the blacksmith Zagir says, yes. Elder Fathanu said you were coming. What can I get you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like. I imagine like my leather armor that I started this adventure out with is in like almost tatters by now.
It's in tatters. It's
I
very
also
much in
got my
tatters.
ass beat a little bit.
Yes. It's like, well, I don't think I can help you with your ass getting beat, but I can equip you with some elven armor. It is the least you can do for saving my family. And earlier, if you remember, Taliesin, remember that 1 water ball that you sent?
Oh yeah.
That was a blacksmith's home.
Hey, Hey, wait a minute. Let's check out the weaponsmith.
You can if you want.
I forgot. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah, you do that. You do that. And yeah,
So
I do
anyone who
specifically want
wants-
chainmail though. I'm gonna get that.
So you get Elven Chain,
Yeah.
which is 1 armor, 0 weight.
Yeah,
You don't have to
got
pay
it.
for that.
Woo!
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I want
And
that too.
yeah, you want to get that too? That's great.
Yeah,
You can do that.
absolutely.
All right, cool. And Baldric, or did you get that too, or did you get Elven Leathers?
I'll get Elven chainmail. I mean,
Elven
there's
chain-
no negatives to the chainmail, is
Yeah,
there?
there's no negatives to the chainmail. They're exactly the same thing mechanically.
Oh, then I'm gonna wear leather because he thinks leather is cooler than chainmail.
Yes. All right. So you're given Elven Leathers. The green definitely clashes against your skin, but it's whatever. So you wear it. And
Wait, it's not in red.
It's not in red. No, it's all in green.
It's oh.
I mean, yeah, it's their motif.
It's their motif and it's their camouflage too. You can get it dyed later. I'm just saying right now you have to deal with wearing green.
Uh,
I mean, this is
It's
why
up
I
to you
dress
if
in
you
layers anyway. You can't even see it whenever
Yeah.
I'm wearing it.
All right. So you head over to the armsman. All right, and the armsman.
You don't even use
walks up
weapons.
to
What do you want from an armsmith?
and says, yes, Vathanu had already mentioned. What is it that I can get you? We are very limited on wares right now, but I can see what I can find.
Anything magical would be a real boon right now.
Unfortunately, the magic is... The best weapons were sent with our rangers.
Of course. Well, that's it then.
I'm sorry. Alright, what about other people? They buying other weapons?
There aren't
Looks like
really
it isn't
weapons
the
that are
case.
upgrades in this game, right?
Pardon?
There aren't like weapons that are like
There's not a
actually
lot of
upgrades
weapons that are
in
upgrades in this game, no.
Not unless they're magical.
Not unless they're magical. Alright, so, okay, what about dungeon
Yes.
gear?
Because remember, you use your damage die. You don't.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
So
other
how
than
are we
that, I'm
on
good. I'm
antidotes?
broke anyway.
So how about antidotes, guys?
Let me quickly check. I still have 4 out of 6.
can we get some herbs and poultices and stuff?
Maybe one day I'll use this class feature. Just not
Well, if
today.
you go to the apothecary, they actually have healing potions. A few.
Oh, can we get some healing potions then?
So,
much
but
are
the
those?
thing is with the apothecary though is that they only have a few left, and the apothecary, Elisa walks up and says, "We only have 3 left. This is the best I can give you."
I'll be at the edge of town when you guys are done. This has been a waste of time.
Right, and you guys
So
get 3 healing potions.
I actually tell her we can't just take all of them. We'll take just 2.
And she nods and says, "Thank
At
you."
least leave you.
And you notice behind, like you see, like about a dozen elven rangers that she's taking care of right now. And she nods and bows and she thanks you. It's like,
How many does it heal for?
It heals for 10 flat. Or it also removes 1 debility of your choice.
Do I have time to heal a couple of the people in the back before we go?
You can make a quick check if you'd like. All right. So it does take a little bit, but you're able to heal. Let's see. If there's 12 of them, you rolled 7 to 8. I'm gonna roll 1d6. You managed to heal only 2 of them, unfortunately. Before you realize you gotta get moving.
Okay.
So 2 of them, you start to play some tunes, and Sasha walks out and wraps across their body and you know, gives them a nice little warm hug that heals some of their wounds. I'm sure you would have went for the more grievously wounded ones, so you stabilized 2 of the grievously wounded.
Yes.
So they're still asleep, but you notice their wretched face turn to calm and peace as you do, and then you leave, and the apothecary, Lysa, says, thank you so much, that really helps me. And you notice she's the only one working there right now, so she's running around in circles trying her best. You're able to help some of them.
I wish her good luck and thank her again.
All right.
Hey, Khalgrast. Do I take summon monster or visions through time here?
Ooh. Visions through time. Are you taking fireball too?
Yeah, that's not negotiable. I'm not gonna make that. I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
Visions through time.
And then that would be magic missile and invisibility.
Sounds, yeah.
Do you have your spells? The second you leave town, I will not let you change them.
Yeah.
Would this also be the time to do levels then?
Yes.
Yeah, if you haven't done levels, do levels.
I'm one
Yeah,
experience short, unfortunately.
I've already done it.
Womp womp.
I've already done the do.
Womp womp.
Because I might be needing a new pet.
Oh, you should do that real fast then.
Yes, because I'm gonna be needing a new pet.
All right. It's gonna be Iridan's though, but let me do this real quick. What's the actual move that you're getting? So I'm gonna read it over.
A natural ally. Your
Illidan
animal companion is a monster, not an animal.
Ah, well, he's already
Illidan got
had.
jacked overnight.
Not, yeah, he's just
Not
fucking
Illidan.
jacked.
I called him Illidan. That's not
All
the
right.
name.
Wow,
you
that's
have, make sure you
slip
add
of the tongue.
add ferocity, because that adds to your damage. So it's now at 4 ferocity.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
yeah, so
does it
you
matter
add-
if you roll 2?
You're gonna have a shit ton of base damage, dude.
Iridan now deals more damage. I mean,
Most of your damage is the bird. I'm dying.
we're reaching the we've
Yeah.
actually probably reached the point where defending does more damage now.
All right.
Actually, yeah.
Right. So Morgan, are you on your character sheet right now?
Especially
yes, I
for
am.
you guys.
Can you switch the 2 ferocity to 4 ferocity?
Yep.
All right. It also gets 1 new instinct. What is an instinct that is feasible? And it gets a new training. So what do you want to train it in?
I'd have to look at all the trainings that I can give it.
All right. I'll let you read through it again. It's on page 129 in the book. And I'm going to give it a new instinct. It is... Ooh. All right. Choose between these two. Savage or frightening?
I don't know. Iridan is already savage. Heyo.
Heyo.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go with frightening.
Frightening? Okay, it's definitely frightening.
Me
Right.
nice.
So, Morgan. So everyone does their own thing. You take a moment. You put on your elven chain. Was it that you got?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. You head over and you take a drink from the stream, and you offer some to drink to Iridan as well. Iridan hops down and drinks some of the water, and you notice there are specks of starlight trickling down. Your tattoos start glowing, both your arms. Before you could reach back from your hands of the water, it passes through your fingers and enters Iridan. Iridan blinks a couple times, and a bright, magnificent light encompasses both your bodies.
What have I done? What have I done?
Iridan, moments pass, and you feel this weight on your chest. And when you open your eyes, Iridan is massive.
Massive.
Mastiff.
What have I done?
Iridan blinks a couple times and takes a look at his plumage, and he kind of wiggles a little bit and says, I feel fat, he says, to you.
Fucking
Now the bird is thick too.
thick nerd.
Alright. So, Jesus. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna give you one of the strengths. It is huge. This giant eagle now rests next to you. You can fly on it.
Hey, that's handy.
Yeah.
Iridan, and it's funny because remember how you gave him like the little little backpack?
Mm-hmm.
It's ripped off. It's like torn apart.
Whoops. I guess I need to get you a new one of those.
Right?
We can
And it
ride
says-
in the backpack. We can ride in the backpack.
You can ride
We can ride in the backpack. We can ride in the backpack. We can ride in the backpack. Okay, I'm done.
Aaron
I like
looks
the new
around
version
now.
of the bird.
Several times the size that he was. He's actually about he's about the size of a mature tiger. That's how big he is. With wings.
Do I need a horse?
Dude, Morgan's horse is gonna get so jelly. and it's even louder now. And Baldric, A shiver goes down my spine.
yeah, shiver goes down your spine. You're like, what
I'm
was
sure
that?
everyone in the town hears that.
And you turn to where the river stream was, and Iridan takes flight. His wings swing to the ground as this boom like pushes you back just a few inches, Morgan, as it zips into the air.
I love
You
my
taking me
large
with
son.
him?
Oh, he takes you with him.
Oh well, I guess we're doing this.
He grabs you. He grabs you with his talons. And flies. And goes, "This is awesome!" And he just zips up into the air. You fly up, and you notice something.
Taliesin, there's a very large bird in the air.
There's a very large bird in the air.
Quick, Taliesin, shoot it down.
Uh-oh.
Taliesin, do you shoot down the bird?
No.
It's
Hey,
great.
Alex. I actually want to.
Yes.
I want to spout lore about this moon lady.
Moon juice.
Is it the
Alright,
moon
you're gonna get a
juice?
-1. You're gonna get a -1 because it's very ancient.
Yeah. Hold on.
Alright, what's this moon juice?
Give me just a moment. Frick.
Right, tell you something interesting?
Yeah, but not necessarily
Right.
useful.
Yeah, not necessarily useful. Starlight, after passing through Morgan's touch, changes color from a bright yellow to a very bright blue. That's it. So, you're now in the air, very far from the ground right now, and Arian is like, "I am moving so fast!" And as you reach up to the peak of his flight, he then dive bombs. Morgan, you're not feeling too great right
Why
now.
are you dive bombing?
I can just
And-
imagine
and,
Morgan like crying, just tears,
Get ready, everyone.
extraordinarily upset.
Alright, so, Baldric, you're coming out of the apothecary's tent, and you're washing your hands from the nearby well, and you come by and you see Khalgrast and Taliesin, and before you could land, Iridan drops and swoops right down next to you guys, a shockwave of air just pushing everyone back,
Except me.
except you.
Wait, can I roll to see if it pushes me back?
No.
I mean, it
No,
pushes
can
me
I
back.
roll to see if I do like a fancy roll and still land on my feet?
You
can
can
do that.
roll your dex. You roll your.
Yeah, you can do
What
that.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Baldric,
I
you
fall
are
on my
tossed
ass.
back, but you manage to grip your hand onto the ground and do a 3-point landing. Your hair completely fine. In fact, it gives a bit of a wind-blown aspect. Your hair just tinkles. It doesn't actually tinkle, but like it just glistens as you stand up, proud of your excellent maneuver.
I see you decided to get a new bird, Morgan.
Iridan,
No,
I think
screams.
this is good. I approve. I'm so glad you finally got rid of Iridan.
This is the same bird. Baldric.
Iridan just looks at you, Baldric, and
Oh.
narrows his eyes.
God damn it. I had hope for once.
It says, "Can I eat him?" Iridan says to you. Fine. And then now you're on you can ride your horse, but you decide to go and you ride on what's the horse's name again that you ride?
It's either the thunder or the
Yago.
lightning.
I think we gave me Yago.
You ride Yago and says, "Am I still gonna get apples, or are the apples gonna go to Iridan?" He asks you that.
Just gonna look between the new Eridan and Yago. You can still have the apples. I think Iridan can take care of himself.
And Iridan just like he's really checking himself out right now. He's big. He's about as big as a horse, and a bunch of the elves kind of look by. It's like, what is going on? And Iridan, because it's so thick, will actually have to walk instead of fly through the trees. So, all right, does the party set up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Can Iridan say, "Wow, speaking of apples, speaking of food, I am hungry. I'm starving after growing that much. I'm so hungry I could eat a horse."
Iridan does not want to eat a horse right now.
He lacks teeth.
Okay, so vetoed, huh?
All right.
I'm glad someone appreciated
Jesus.
it.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
All right. So, the party sets off. All right. As you leave the safety of Silverleaf, the party starts to enter again into the thick forest. This
We're not
black-
gonna be very sneaky with that bird, right?
Iridan should fly over the trees and just try to keep a lookout.
Sure, we can try doing that. Do you tell Iridan to do that?
Yeah.
All right, Iridan swoops up, and another boom kind of like washes over the party, except Khalgrast.
Also,
the horses
that's
are slightly
like
spooked.
super not subtle.
That was not subtle. No, Iridan's no longer subtle. He's a monstrous companion now. Anyways, he swoops over, and he's flying above, trying to keep his eyes out. We'll let you know if anything comes across. All right. So you enter into the forest. Darkness starts to wrap around you. You move. You have the wolfsbane just in case someone gets infected. At least I think you guys still have wolfsbane. I'll assume you guys have wolfsbane. All right.
We got a whole bunch.
So, not a whole bunch. About 20 minutes pass as you walk through. I assume everyone's trying to be very quiet, very stealthy and sneaky.
Yeah, totally.
For the most part, do we have our horses with us?
You do have your horses with you.
Yeah, as far as that goes, yeah, sneaky.
As subtle as we can be.
As subtle as my giant steed can be.
Right, so your giant steed is having difficulty with the terrain right now. And I'm going to need everyone to go ahead and doing the, traveling through enemy lines that move.
Oh yeah, that thing.
All right.
Yeah, that old
That thing.
chestnut.
That old chestnut. All right.
That old meme.
Hello? All right. Where's the Undertake a Perilous Journey?
Yeah.
Who's
Hey,
the
Alex.
troll? Okay, so
Can I
what's up?
also go ahead and cast Visions Through Time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Real
Roll
quick
it.
while we're doing this. And can I actually get a hand from everybody here? I mean,
Yeah.
wait, hold your roll until after I roll, just in case I don't need it.
You don't need it.
You don't need it.
Actually, no. Give me a bonus. Give me a 12 so that I can give it the juice with no penalty.
I'll add my magic to yours.
Please
Hold
let
on.
me give it to juice.
Never mind, Baldric got it, I guess, for doing some. I don't know what Baldric did, but
What did Baldric
he
do?
helped.
Played him a nice little ditty.
Yes, I gave him encouragement through song.
At first it distracts you, Taliesin, but the magic soothes you and gives you that bonus.
What would maximizing vision through time mean?
Oh.
I mean,
Super
doubling
wish.
it is a little obvious, but like, what would maximizing? What's the? Let me pull up the book here. Or do you already have it, Alex?
I do have it right now. I'm looking at your
If you
spells
could just
right
pull
now.
it up, that'd be super helpful.
Vision suit time.
Because it has like a very specific thing.
Okay. All right. So I'll just give you very vivid.
Yeah, give me. I want to
That's gonna
maximize that shit.
Okay. So magic reverberates from your body as you do this, and you look into a like a clear, like a mirrored surface, which is probably like a mirror or something that you have. You look through the refracted glade. You look through.
By the way, I'm gonna relay this as soon as I see it. Like, I'm just gonna
Yes.
speak out loud
The
and
party
say what I
stops because
see.
you actually have to stop to take a look through the mirror.
Yeah.
You hop off your horse and take a look. and you cast your spell over it, and you see an image of a young girl, you presume to be Amma, sleeping right now on a bed of stone, trees and roots wrapped around her. Her life essence being poured into the world around, into the forest around. But you notice essence of black ichor just keeping certain parts of her mana from going into these roots, tainted. You see that very clearly. You see a shadow behind the screen coming closer, and then you realize you are looking through the eyes of something very deadly. Green arm sticks out into the vision, and you see a black. What?
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
A
I'm getting
black
excited.
serrated dagger, and you see it stab into this girl, and it gets pretty gruesome. And then it shows you a wider plane of view. And you see the whole forest turning to black, red magic, and something opening. You see a figure and a face that comes out from underneath the trees and the black veil that covers the silver forest. You see the face of Shagara. Shagara turns and looks over to the mirror, and then grins. The vision ends, and you're left sweating as your eyes just locked into this mirror. Everyone else just sees Taliesin looking into a mirror, but Taliesin sees everything, all of this.
Yeah, and I'm like just describing this as it happens, just relaying it to everybody.
Can I be looking over his shoulder at the mirror as well?
Yes.
Does that work? I don't know.
Fixing my hair?
That's up to Alex. Oh.
Never mind.
God damn it.
That works.
Fucking... But, I mean, just hold on. Peering through a crack in the door. Hello? I'm literally never wrong?
Interesting.
I just want everyone to appreciate it for a second. I put away the mirror.
Right. And,
I wasn't done yet. I mean, okay.
All right.
So the best guess I can have from that is, I mean... So what can we use from that?
You kind of remember stuff with the vision, and you see the arms and the tattoos of the clan that you had to defend the village from. I forgot what the name of the clan was. Give me a second to have it in my notes. Yes, the Juvogo clan. And you see a lot of the markings and the runes, and you remember the arms and the hands, and you see the hands are made out of shadow, pure red shadow. Both of his hands are made of pure red shadow.
Wait, like Voss?
No, not like Voss, as if his
Okay.
hands were cut off by something.
No, I just mean the shadow, like a shadow person that looks like Voss is a shadow person,
Did
but
you-
a
did you
different
hear what
way.
I said?
No.
His hands
As
that
if
were
his
no
hand-
longer there have taken this shape. Like
Oh,
shadow
oh,
has
I
formed,
see, I see.
solidified.
Phantom
Yeah,
limb.
but does it
Literally
look like
Phantom.
Voss though? Is what I'm asking. Does it
It-
look related to that at all?
It does look related
Okay,
to that.
yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
It does very much look related to that. That's the maximizing the effect. You saw that very clearly.
Yeah.
All right. So now, time to undertake a perilous journey.
Well, looks like Khalgrast is not the only one in the demon fusing business.
I mean, did you think I was?
I kind of hoped.
Oh, that was
Vain,
Voss
vain, but
Voss kind of appears out of Khalgrast's shoulder and says, "Nope, I'm not the only one," and kind of like seeps back into his chest.
a lot of the orcs do that.
And you hear from Voss like speaking through a tin can. It's like, "Nope, I have no idea if the orcs do that or not."
I just
Right.
kind of like look at it and just like shake my head a little bit. Like, do you know any?
Taliesin. It's kind of a strange circumstance for an orc to be that close to a demon in the first place. The Iron Mountains aren't exactly hospitable, and demons outside the southern reaches are pretty rare.
I mean, you act like the orcs live anywhere particularly hospitable in the first place.
Oh, we haven't seen them there.
I mean, I look around like there's orcs fucking everywhere here, so it wouldn't surprise me if they're there too.
Well, now.
I mean, there
I'm
were
just
some
telling you what I
before.
know.
The
Just
desert
telling
orcs
you
aren't
what I
that
know.
far. Yeah.
Alright, guys.
So
let's
we
take
only
a
have the
break.
one ranger now, so we can only auto do one, right?
Yeah, so you can only auto do one. But remember, Khalgrast has a +1 to this.
Yeah, let me take care of the food, and you guys do the other two. I don't really care which one says
Alright,
that,
roll your
however.
wisdom, my dudes. Right, so we have the Quartermaster, the Trailblazer, and the Scout. Who's the Scout?
I'm the quartermaster, and I'm rolling.
Alright, who wants to be the Scout?
Be it.
I think Morgan should be the scout.
Want me to do scout? Because whichever one I do, I succeed at.
You
Yeah,
have,
so-
you have
so
the
Morgan-
birds, that makes sense.
Yeah, so you auto succeed. Alright.
I'll blaze the trail.
Please.
What is your wisdom, Khalgrast?
It's 15.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead.
1. It's 1.
He's part cleric. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, he did declare. So anyways, roll your wisdom. Alright, so
Yeah.
you guys only use the same amount of food. It's not a big deal. So everyone, please use one food while you walk through the forest. Wait, no. Wait. Food -1, because Taliesin was able to cook up something nice.
Is that -1 total, or like
-1 total.
one to
So you guys
each?
only need 3 food.
Okay,
Yeah, we
so
pull our
just
food together,
one
so,
of us
like,
doesn't have to. Okay,
I'll use mine. I have tag, so like we can spread that around.
I got 7 uses on mine, so I'll use one of mine.
All right, Morgan.
Just need
You
one
go
of
ahead
two
and
to
move
use
up,
one.
and you take them the same amount of time, which is about a couple hours deep into the forest. It is getting very thick and very deep. It's hard to see with the light. Sun is setting, and it's low, and people will need to turn on their lights or turn on torches. Who has torches?
I cast light.
Yeah,
Okay.
also same.
All right, so both of you roll your scores for light. All right, do you forget the spell, Taliesin?
Yeah,
do you take
sure.
a -1? Okay, so you forget light.
I just
And
forget
Khalgrast,
light.
you're fine.
This is the only light I got, by the way.
All right, so
I got more. It's fine.
all right, Khalgrast, what on you starts glowing?
I'm gonna use my palm.
All right, so your palm is glowing.
The metal, the metal under my hand, so I can use it like a flashlight.
All right, so you kind of stick your hand out, and the plate dead center of your gauntlet starts shining a very focused light forward. As Taliesin, I assume you just do like a general party light around the party.
I'm gonna make my staff glow, actually.
All right, so the head of your staff
Yeah,
glows
well,
brightly.
The head whenever I'm holding it up, and whenever I'm using it
Yeah.
as a sword, the tip.
Yes, so it would transform.
Yeah.
So the light shining very brightly, allowing you to see. Harold takes out a lantern of his own and lights it to help out. And he has a sword in his other hand. He's very nervous right now. And then he kind of says to the party, "You guys are going to have to pay me extra after this. Walking through werewolf-infested forest is not a fun thing for me."
Baldric should say
You
something
don't-
inspiring. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, there's probably not werewolves around here. That might have just been a one-time thing. We don't really know what's out here.
Never
How
mind, I take it back.
inspiring.
I take it
I
back.
know.
I take it back. Yeah. All right. So you walk through the forest, and Morgan, you're able to scout ahead. You kneel close to the ground, going through this rummaging of the forest, and you have no idea what this forest was like. But for some reason, everything seems so instinctual, like you've been here for many, many lifetimes. You know which way's left, you know which way's right. There's a trap there, you skip over it. This is very strange to you, like something or someone is speaking inside you, giving you directions and orders. But before you could really question it, you find yourself about 20 feet away from something snarling, kneeling in wait. It doesn't see you, but you see it. What do you do?
Arcane Art on Khalgrast.
No. Morgan's a bit ahead right now.
Oh, Morgan's ahead. Okay.
Morgan's ahead. He's a scout. She's a scout, sorry.
Something snarling?
Snarling, yes. It turns its eyes bright yellow, like a wolf. It sniffs a little bit. You dig yourself into the mud, trying to hide your scent. It doesn't notice you. but the eyes are waiting. You wait a few moments, and another pair of eyes appear from the shadows.
Oh, there's another one. Well, that answers that question. Are there more of them?
What do you do?
I'm gonna start slowly backing away,
Mm-hmm.
and also moving slightly to the right. Are there eyes tracking me if I start moving away?
Can you? I'm gonna need you to do a dex roll at advantage, or not advantage. This is in front of me at +1.
Herfy
I'll
Durful.
slow down.
Nice.
+1 to your. Oh wow, that works out. So, retracing your steps, knowing where the twigs are, you step back very silently. No eyes are trailing you, but you see more. At least 3 pairs that you notice. You make your way back a healthy distance. What do you do now?
Can I can do that later. How far am I from the how far am I from the party?
About 5 minutes away now.
Just about 5 minutes away.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back to them and relay that I just spotted what could be wolves. Just letting everyone know now.
They're larger than wolves, much larger than regular wolves.
Bit larger than wolves. There's about 3 of them.
Would you say they're werewolf size?
Yes. And Harold just shoots you a glance. Baldric's like, really? No werewolves? That's...
I said we don't know what's out there.
Oh my god!
Right. So, now that the party has this information, what does the party do?
What's the plan?
Khalgrast,
I
punch
could
him?
go in as distraction, and then you guys could ambush them when they ambush me.
Not a terrible plan.
Sure, I'll start out with an arcane art on you. That's possible.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
Can dwarves catch werewolf?
What?
Lycanthropy.
I mean,
lycanthropy?
Can dwarves
it's not
kill?
poison.
technically,
It's a disease.
It's a curse.
Or it's a curse.
Yeah.
It depends on your setting.
Yeah, you can catch
Well,
lycanthropy.
curses are also magic. I mean, but it's a werewolf, not a dwarf wolf.
Amazing.
He's not wrong.
The only 2 people in threat have taken lycanthropy is Baldric and Harold in your party.
I see.
Say that again?
Baldric and Harold have a high
If
chance of
you're
catching.
human, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, so like humans are just super susceptible to it. That makes sense.
And
I mean, they don't have the resistance that the other
they
races
do not. No.
If I got bit, I'd be an elf wolf.
So what does the party do? So you cast Arcane Arts, go ahead and roll your charisma. Wow, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna get if someone assists him, he'll get a +2 instead of the +1, and
Uh-huh.
I'm going to double the effect of the plus d4 damage, so he'll be doing 4d4 damage.
What
Plus
the fuck?
his-
Okay, so
plus
anyways.
his vicious or whatever.
Come at me, werewolves.
Come at me, werewolves. Alright. What do you guys do now?
I'm gonna go ahead and bless myself.
Alright, go ahead. Roll your wisdom. Wow, okay. Starting getting the good rolls out of the way first.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and magic weapon myself.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Wait, can you have both going on at the same time?
I sure can. This isn't 5th edition where I have to concentrate on anything. I
No,
get
but
a
like,
minus.
hold on.
I get a -1.
You get a
ongoing
-1?
from bless, but I get a +1 ongoing from bless. How about that?
They just counteract
I
each other
too.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's the
do.
way it works. You can have as many spells active as you want, but you can... for each one, you take a -1 to all spell casting, unless the spell says you can't cast any other spells. Like
So your
invisibility.
point, okay, so after
Invisibility
you have...
says you
Yeah,
can't
go ahead,
cast
roll
any
your
spells.
wisdom.
For example, hold monster, I can't cast any other spells.
Yeah. Oof.
Oof, never mind.
Alright.
That fizzles out.
Yeah, get it 1 experience. And, alright.
I too am gonna magic weapon myself.
I guess my fucking... That's gone. I'm gonna say that's gone.
Khalgrast, not only is that gone, but your bless is gone too.
I'll
Oh
re-bless
no,
myself.
you biffed it.
No, like they're both gone.
Super
This is-
Oh, okay.
But
So this
does
is
he
what
still
happens.
have the bless buff at least?
No.
Oh no.
Super.
Hey, actually, I have a better idea. Instead of casting invisibility on myself, I'm gonna cast it on Khalgrast. Since I just see
Just the
he just
floating
like
light?
biffed his fucking buffs there.
I mean, I guess. I don't really need it. I'm supposed to be the ambush target anyway.
You're invisible now.
Later.
Hey, could somebody give me a hand, and so I can just double it for free? Can two of you guys somehow describe a way that you help me, and then also get a good roll?
Wow.
Okay.
Sasha encourages
Alright,
you this
Baldric.
time.
Sasha's like, you can do it.
And then I
You
like
can
reach
do
out
it."
and just like grab at Sasha, like squeeze him a little bit, and suck out some
you
magic
squeeze
energy.
him. You squeeze him. Makes a
He squeeze.
little squeak. It squeaks and gives you the power. And who else helps him? He needs one other person to help him.
He needs one other person.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
You get a 12, so I can just do it for free.
Shit. Okay, so the
What
both
do
of
you
you
do,
help
Morgan?
him.
It's very important. If we're
Morgan-
gonna use help, we gotta describe what we're doing.
Yeah, you got. How do you describe? How do you describe? Remember, you can cast spells now.
I completed complete a piece of the spell.
All right, so the two of you chant the incantation because Taliesin would have taught you some of it at least, and the both of you speak this incantation. And Morgan, you place your hand on his shoulder, and the blue light, your magic starts to wrap around your arm like a snake and course through his body.
Yeah.
And Taliesin, you had already succeeded on the spell, but it's even brighter this time. And you're the blue light in one hand and another blue light in the other hand.
No. It's invisibility. I don't want it to be bright.
No, I mean, no, like, it's just the magic itself. Come on. You touch Khalgrast, and he goes invisible. And who else do you touch?
Me.
All right,
What?
you touch yourself. And the
Should we
both
change
of
the
you,
plan?
No.
Oh, okay.
What's your
Khalgrast, you're just a
position?
floating light now.
Also, I don't know, dude. Fuck with him or something. Stall for time.
Alright.
All right. So the party moves forward. I assume that's what you guys do now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you know where they are, and Morgan, you kind of scout ahead again. You retrace your steps, and you kneel down, and they're in still in the same location. These large hulking creatures just waiting, sniffing. They
Oh.
sense something.
While we're retracing this, can I do a really quick hunt and track on them,
Yes, you can.
just so I can try to get something useful out of it?
Ooh, wow. Okay. What do you want?
10
When you
plus.
follow the trail of clues left behind by passing creatures, all right, so on a 10 plus, choose one. So, gain useful information about your quarry, or determine what caused the trail to end. So you can't really call. I mean, yes, I can give you some information.
Hey, Alex.
I would like to do something useful.
Yeah.
Gain useful information, or do you want to try doing something useful? So what is it that exactly that you want, Morgan? Sorry, I cut you off.
What were you said I could do something useful with it or learn something useful?
So you can gain useful information about your target, or you can determine what caused the trail to end. One of the two. So really,
Yeah,
I think it's the.
I'd really like to know something, learn something about what I'm tracking.
Okay, so you can learn totally about these wolves. All right. So I heard what you were asking Taliesin. After I answer this, I'll deal with you. So, Morgan, you kind of take a look. You stop for a moment, and you know your party's coming around. You're quickly thinking. Your eyes scan, your ears listen to their breathing patterns in their eyes. Something useful. Something useful. They are incredibly susceptible to bright light and loud noises. You notice their eyes blinking back and forth, but anytime light passes through, either from moonlight or another thing, they tend to avert their gaze, or you notice a twitch in their eye, and then their ears just listening very carefully. But they're both incredibly sensitive. That's something useful. Is that what you're going for?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell us then. What do you want? What do you want?
Okay, so I want to use. So is that crazy shit going on in the sky still? I assume that's like 24/7.
Yes.
The magic stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, I assume it's only getting stronger the closer we get to the.
Yes, it's
the
getting
door,
stronger
right?
and thicker, and the smog, and there's actually like black smoke with red and green tinges, kind of like fogging around your legs.
Right, so the fluctuations are like more prominent.
Yes, very much so.
I want to use that because that stuff's got to be reacting to like the stuff around it, right? And
What
like,
stuff's reacting?
The way that the energy in the sky is like chain reacting on itself.
Okay.
Because I mean, if it's just
Kinda
randomly
following
changing
the
colors, right? That's just the magic like being incredibly unbalanced and like
Yes, it is very unbalanced.
Like it's basically just reacting with itself one after another and not really stabilizing into anything.
No, it's not stable at all.
Right. Well, so I would say like maybe if it's in that kind of state, then like I could say it would be heavily influenced by anything with like a strong mana presence. Like just it would react to that in like sort of a predictable way, or like also I could maybe use that to sort of like magnet, like see where like magnetic north is, I guess, in the sense of
Okay,
here.
are you asking if you can like tell where the source is, like
I
following
want
the
to
trail?
I want to use this to like discern realities, basically.
Oh yeah, you can totally do that.
Intelligence.
Makes sense. Yeah, use your intelligence. So
I'm just putting a lot of flavor on it, maybe too much.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hell yes.
All right, so you want something interesting. All right, so
Well,
you
no, this
notice when
isn't
you're
about
walking.
lore. This is discern realities.
Discern reality. Oh yes, you can ask
Because
me two
I can
questions.
do that because I'm a brain boy.
Yes, ask me 2 questions.
3 of the questions. What is about to happen? That's a good one. Somebody else help me out with these other questions.
You know that you're about to be ambushed.
Yeah. So what else is about to? It's something that I don't know is about to happen.
What here is not what it appears to be?
Useful.
Those 2 are good. Any other suggestions?
So what
now?
what question do you want to ask me?
What is about to happen? I guess that I don't know. Since I know the wolves are laying for ambush, like what's next on the horizon here? What else do I see that we haven't like seen yet?
Because I know there's some bullshit that we haven't seen yet.
Oh yeah. So you notice
Like on the
the
horizon.
shadows itself around your feet tend to coalesce into beings and then disappear. Coalesce into things and then disappear. You're pretty far out, so the magic itself can't fully form itself.
Oh no.
Or flicker, you see eyes and it disappears.
So the gate, or well, redhead through the gate at least is already trying to sort of take whatever like Umbra we're casting and turn it into a monster. It's literally going to be a thing when we get closer to the door. Okay, that's very good.
Yep.
Very good to know. We're going to need more light. I don't say that, but we're going to need more light.
All right, what's the next question?
What here is valuable to me?
Here, you kind
Or
of
is
look
it
around. There's
useful?
really
What's
not a
the word?
lot valuable to you at the moment. Aside from the light that you have, you know that there's like the shadows around you. The light is incredibly valuable to have right now.
Damn.
Damn.
Oh no, we have 3 people who can cast light. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, no,
Right,
damn,
and
because
what's the last
I
question?
whiffed my question. I kind of appreciate the little mind game that is discern realities with the DM.
Yep.
So the DM tries to give you as little as possible. Or at least exactly what the DM wants you to know. Fucking, what was the
else?
one that you said, Rook?
Not what it appears to be.
But yeah, what here is not what it
yeah.
appears to be. Aside from the shadows, I guess.
Yeah, aside from the shadows, I'm trying to like give you fair answers here.
Yeah.
Okay, so what here that isn't what appears
I
to be?
guess
Okay,
just
so
within
you
my
notice.
immediate surroundings. Oh, well, we're related to the trees, maybe, because of all the hologram shit.
Yeah, sure. You can take a look
Let
at
me
the
get more
trees.
information on that.
Specifically about the trees. Okay. The trees, as you go deeper and deeper into the forest, they seem to grow older and more withered. And black ichor surrounds more and more the trees, like it's bleeding almost, like oozing out where sap would be instead. You move up and you notice there's a lot of patterns in these trees, and the werewolves themselves are not the only things that have been messing with this current terrain. There seems to be other things. You see tracks in the ground. You see marks from the trees that are more deliberate. That are more
Marching order.
marching. Yes. You see feet. Orcs. Bigger orcs.
Okay.
What you think is a troll?
How many?
Humans.
Okay, I actually feel like that was pretty useful.
A lot. It's hard to tell because it's been so many. But hey, Morgan, you
lot.
can totally do a hunt and track
I can do
at
another
a
hunting track.
at a -2 because it's been a very long time.
Also, there's
boy.
a lot of feats.
A lot of featsies. So go ahead and roll your thing and. What the fuck? Okay. All right.
I did it.
All right. So what is it? Do you want to know why the trail ended, or do you want useful information about it?
I want to know why the trail ended on this one.
Why the trail ended? Okay. You notice there's a whole bunch of different paths that they take. This trail ends. You notice the path you're going to, the path that you're headed towards to find this girl, this druid, seem to be primarily human. There are a few orc tracks, but they are walking side by side. The other direction, a different way. You don't know where this one goes. It seems to have orcs and trolls. A lot of them.
And they're both they're roughly the same age in.
Yes, they do roughly the same age. Like you kind of lean down, and for a flash, your light shines, and almost everyone sees this. By the way, you kind of move back time. The dirt moves in, and it gives you a glimpse of what it was like when the tracks were actually being made, as if they were fresh. And then the magic flashes again, and it goes back to the present day. Very trippy. Very, very trippy. What do you guys do?
When it does that, I'm gonna look back at Taliesin very confused.
How you gonna look at Taliesin? He's invisible.
Oh, forgot he's invisible.
You like Taliesin? What was that? Taliesin, where are you?
I don't say anything.
All right. So, what do you guys know?
Well, let's continue.
Yeah, I mean we're advancing. Like Khalgrast,
Right, you advance.
like basically just. I mean, the joke is
Alright, what's your
instead
marching
of
order?
getting them to ambush you're gonna ambush them by just walking in front of them and punching them all in the dick.
All right. So Khalgrast is up front. Who's next?
I'm just gonna walk
Invisible
right.
Congress is up front.
Invisible Khalgrast up front. Yes. But
Hey,
he's
I'm
next.
gonna be
Invisible
second in
Khalgrast
the
up
order,
front.
but I want to like go wide.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna find a clearing and probably like
Yeah.
start
Alright,
shooting
so-
my light at the
I'll be the
You're the third?
second.
Wolfie boys. You know, you guys should have aided me because I would have had an easy 7.
All right. So Harold stands in front of Baldric and his sword out, looking carefully around as best as he can. Wesley, Baldric, Morgan, and Harold are at the back. Taliesin is wide, and Khalgrast is the first foremost, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Always.
All right. You guys ready? And zoop.
Whale.
Wow.
You walk up to the
Where we at?
clearing.
There we
Khalgrast, you are invisible right now. The light shines. This one werewolf over here has a scent. You have a very clear scent to you, Khalgrast, even though you're invisible.
Good, come on, Wolfie boy.
It sees your light.
I'm gonna get ready.
It rears back. And 1 second, guys.
Oh, did Morgan relay the information to us about the sensitivity to light and sound?
Yes,
okay.
I'm pretty sure she would have.
If she would have had
Just
time.
checking my
Oh, hey, Alex, fix the name on this model.
I thought I fixed it. Go Minnesota.
I mean, yeah, but you didn't copy it. You just
Oh.
you already had one on here.
I
would assume
drawing.
from base what happened.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Not is drawing.
Yeah, no. There you
Display
go.
name. You thinky.
All right, so
But also
you're
that
gone
too, yeah,
wide. You're
actually.
finding yourself against the Rook and Khalgrast. You stand up front. The werewolf lunges, his claws and fangs bared. What do you do?
I'm gonna punch him before he gets to me because he can't see me. He doesn't know what I am.
No, he can smell you.
Yeah, he can smell me, but he can't see me.
He can't exactly see. Yeah, you're right. So
Here's
go ahead.
my-
You're gonna +1 to this hack and slash because
Here's my hand.
it's an 8.
Aid me. I have a +2 to aid.
You have +2 to
okay.
8.
I'm not in a position to aid you right now. Sorry.
All right,
Okay,
Morgan. Roll your aid, Morgan.
Also, what do you do? How could you do it?
No, Iridan comes. I'm sure Iridan comes down. So Iridan, out of nowhere, dive bombs from the trees and I need to get a giant eagle
Wait, can't
picture.
he just? They're weak. They have sensitive hearing. Can't he just hear it in them with his
Scree
bird
at them?
mouth?
Yeah. Didn't you
Oh,
just
you're
say
right.
He could yell.
Just scree.
Right.
Let the boy
Iridan-
holler.
lands right next to you, Khalgrast. I'll find a picture of an eagle, or a hawk or an eagle. Is it a hawk or an eagle? Which one was it?
Well, it was an eagle. Now it's a griffin.
It's a griffin. You're right.
Eagle
now.
A eagle.
Yeah, he's about the size of a griffin, right? So hold on, since it is actually kind of important, since he's so massive. I can't find a good picture of him, but I'll do it later. So Khalgrast, now Iridan swoops down, lands next to you, sharp, quick, booming back the wolf and screams, and it just this one wolf is so distracted. He was about to hit you, but now you have full reign on your next attack.
Oh, he's going to. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So it's
I'm gonna climb
your
up this
damage
cliff here,
plus
Alex.
44.
And
That's okay.
Merciless.
That's one.
No, it's not merciless anymore, guys.
Oh, you're right.
It's bloodthirsty.
Oh no.
Crispy.
Wait, what
That's
does that
7.
even mean?
That's that.
There sure are a lot of numbers.
Oh my god. All right. So
Did
how
he
do you
one-shot it
kill
again?
How do you kill it? How do you one shot it?
God damn it.
So as the scree like shackles it, I just
Yes.
uppercut it right in the little gut there,
Yes.
and its appendages go flying.
All right. So your hand, as you flicker in and out of existence from your invisibility, your hand meets its guts, and there's a giant gaping hole in the center of its chest right now, with all of its appendages and inside just flailing everywhere, as you kill it.
Are you saying that he like Source Engine like stretched out the model, like he hit him so
Yes.
hard that he like glitched?
I mean, no, like the arms and legs are gone.
Or is this like Fallout 3 where he hit him in the chest and then all of his limbs fell off?
Yeah,
and
this
all
is
of his
Fallout
limbs
3.
fell
All the
off.
limbs fell off.
Okay.
So the rest of the party meets up with Khalgrast as Khalgrast one punches this dude into death.
He's visible now, by the way.
Yes,
Yep,
he is.
hey.
He is visible.
Bring it.
Well, real quick, I'm going to give you a stealth.
Oh yeah, he jibbed him.
Right?
Yeah, I totally gypped him.
Yeah.
These
Hey, by
two
the way, I'm
wolves-
gonna clamber up the cliff here.
All right, go ahead and do a. Is that a strength?
That'd be defy danger. Well, I'm gonna just scan the cliff face and look for some easy footfalls.
You do look for some easy footfalls, and
Maybe
as that happens,
intelligence.
one of the werewolves at the far back screeches and howls, and you hear howl after howl after howl after howl, responding kind.
I'm gonna use It Goes to 11 on one of them.
All right, go ahead.
I just want to make like a horrible, horrible, awful noise with.
All right, that is a 9. Someone can help Baldric to fully succeed.
Am I in
Here it is,
position?
Scree!
Yeah. Roll your bond, Morgan.
He does still have it.
He does still
mean-
have it.
If Iridan's still screaming, you can also just like make a dissonant chord with it, and that could be Iridan helping.
no.
No, it's not very
Iridan goes to do a scree, but it's not used to its size, and it screeches something else entirely different. It hurts. It dissonance with you a little bit, Morgan. And go ahead and roll a fail on that. And Baldric, you play that tune. Iridan tries to help. Tries being the operative word.
he did his best.
He did his best.
Oh yeah. So what do I roll for this?
What are you trying to do exactly?
I'm trying to weasel intelligence into here by looking for footfalls, or like not
Yeah, you
footfalls.
can-
That's the wrong word. Like easy place,
Looking
an
for
easy
nooks
place
and
to
crannies?
climb up. Like there's got to be like
Yeah.
a little goat path somewhere, right?
Yeah, there's a go path. You can roll your defy danger
Great.
for intelligence. Alright, so you managed to climb up. And as the howls continue,
Oops.
one of the wolves turns and bites on his friend, completely confused by the screeching. And rolls. It does 9 damage. Oh wow,
Wait,
spicy.
what?
What?
What am I
What's
looking
going
at here, Alex?
What's
Hey,
going on?
hey, at least you're invisible.
You are invisible. And
Yeah, but is that actually on the
no.
map?
It is on the map.
Okay, I'm just making sure because it just looked like I don't know.
Alright, you walk up and
confused.
you stop as 2 giant werebears creep out after hearing the call, and they start sliding down to meet the party.
Werebears. I'm a bear wrestler now?
Wait, I
Alright.
see
yes.
3.
All right.
There are 3 of them.
Okay.
Another one comes out from underneath, from behind the tree, and comes out. When did the music stop? The fuck?
It's still going for me, so it's in
Okay.
it's just
Still
you.
going for me.
I'm gonna reset it.
Just-
1 second, guys. I'm restarting the client. Music is very important for
That's
me.
fine. Yeah,
Get some
that's...
hype.
No, I'm
You gotta have it.
100%
that.
literally
I
do
get
the
that.
same thing.
Yep.
Do not sweat it.
Games. There we go. For some reason, I had a different game open. Ugh.
I can't help.
There we go. Alright, so, you notice though, the shadows coalesce into something. Another wolf from underneath comes together. Its eyes, because you're closer to this source of wretched magic, it becomes physical, and it snarls. Alright, where we last left our adventurers, they're down here, and Wesley cast his spell. Real quick. And now you see 2 of them. 2 Wesleys. Alright, what do you guys do?
Hey, Alex.
Light him up.
Yes.
I'm just gonna wait and just wait for them to start advancing, but,
Yep.
So... We've talked about the elements a little bit here, and I'd hate to just do some
Yes.
world building right in the middle of a combat, but what about, like, light and darkness as far as element? Like, is that a thing? How's
They're
our
not
meta
really
elements
no.
here?
That's not really an element, no. So, anyways, Morgan, what do? You were saying something?
Light him up.
Well, light him up. All right. Do you just fire your regular bow, or do you summon something?
Oh no, we're gonna summon a bow.
All right, roll your stuff.
Whoop.
Could I use
Alright.
arcane art on Morgan? Or
Yes, you can. All right. Do you want to have the effect, or do you want to draw unwanted attention to yourself?
I'm gonna have the effect, so Morgan's only gonna do 2d4 damage.
Okay. You do an extra 2d4 damage, Morgan.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan. Summon your. All right.
Con?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
All right, choose one from that.
It's either +1 or
Either you have a reservoir of ammunition +1 damage, it's created instantly, or it's malleable to change shape.
create instantly.
All right, so light coalesces in your hands and it shoots out into this bow, and you have a couple of shots. What do you do with that?
How many do I have?
You have enough for 2 rounds, 2 volleys, or two ammunition before you have to summon it again.
Woo! That's cause we're gonna cause it's always going to be at this point blot out the sun.
All right, so which target 2 do you want to target?
Both of those.
Both of those? Okay.
wolfy
Because
boy.
Roll your damage.
Oh, I just had the sheet. Where'd it go? Found it.
All right, roll an extra 2d4. At 7 plus Iridan is. Jesus Christ, you do a lot of damage. You do 11 damage now. You did 11 damage. Iridan, you fire the 2 arrows, shunk shunk, one into this world, headshot and killing it instantly. The other one, confused, dazed, finally letting go from the grasp of Baldric, it goes to 11, and it gets shot in the chest. It rears back and screeches in pain. And all of a sudden, Iridan charges through the trees, and its beak just gashing it, knocking it back. And Iridan continues to eat like a horse. Eat a horse, but a werewolf instead.
Hey, I cast Hold Person if I can see this thing.
Yes, you do see it. Go ahead and cast it. Alright, you hold. Do you lose the spell, or do you take a -1 to spell casting?
Oh, I take a -1 to spellcasting.
Alright, take a -1 to spell casting as you hold this one here, and it's held paralyzed as Voss seeps into the ground itself and wraps around, constricting itself. It's paralyzed. Meanwhile, the other 2 werebears come down. Harold walks up and stands in defense next to you, Khalgrast, and he keeps whispering, "I'm gonna get paid, I'm gonna get paid, I'm gonna get paid," as he takes out his sword against the werebears.
All right, but
This creature.
hey,
Yep,
as they all start to converge in on them,
yep.
Is the other creature going to move up too?
The other creature doesn't move up. Instead, duplicates.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's good. I'm glad I waited anyway. All right, fireball.
All right.
But hey, Alex.
Yep.
So I'm probably not exactly there with tweaking spells yet, but I would really appreciate it if I could get a really bright fireball right now. Like if I got to sacrifice, roll my hand.
Right now.
Well, let's see how well I cast it, I suppose. Bitch. Somebody give me hey. I'm gonna call out like I don't know something when I attack. Morgan, give me a hand.
Hey, wait.
I was gonna say, like...
It's right there.
Yeah,
but I'll just kill all of them.
Go ahead, roll your damage.
Yeah, but I'm just saying Voss could assist.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
can
Voss
assist
can assist, yeah. Oh, shit, yeah.
Khalgrast, roll your bond.
Gimme your bond.
Alright, you get your bond, Taliesin.
Okay,
the
I'm
Voss,
maximizing it. They all take 12 damage.
They all take 12 damage.
But so,
They're all
I
standing.
mean, is it
They're all standing.
right?
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Also,
but-
that thing is not paralyzed. That is not held anymore.
Is no longer paralyzed, but I'm gonna double even further, and this one just gets incinerated. As he was.
Well, yeah, Voss just kind of held the fireball to him. He's the fireball source.
So what happens is that Taliesin,
Oh,
you
I
now
detonate him.
flicker into existence as you throw this really bright fireball right in the center. These two are blinded for a quick seconds, meaning whoever acts on these two are get a +1. But these two in the back here seem to... The light emanates from dead center, blinding them. They're pushed back. But then you notice something. They take the damage. They get slightly smaller. But they double.
Oh, this is perfect for you.
Oh.
That's alright, I can play this game.
Yeah, you can play this game.
Here, guys,
cast,
you guys are gonna have to move out of
Arcane
frame for
Art.
a little bit.
And Baldric, you step up. What do?
I'm gonna cast Arcane Art on Taliesin.
You guys should move up.
Now you can see him on top of the cliff.
Oh, hey, unmark me for
okay.
being,
So it'll be the
ninjas, by
+2
way.
to aid and +4d4.
Holy shit. Wait,
Oh.
doesn't maximize the... Okay, no, only maximizes damage as a
No,
spell.
only spell.
So you still have to roll the 44 afterwards. So you're not gonna get, like, 16 free damage. No, that's
Yeah,
too
no,
many.
no.
Dumb as
That would be
fuck.
very bad.
Yeah, it's true. Right. So Baldric, you cast that, and you play, and Sasha's walks up next to, or no, floats up next to Taliesin, and floats in your hand. Do you squeeze it? You squeeze it?
Yes.
Fuck.
You squeeze Sasha, and you're filled with extra potency in your magic.
I mean, these are more like I just snatch Sasha out of the air and just like hold it and like right in front of my chest and just like kind of concentrate on him a little bit. And
Yes.
he's just got like a
Hey.
big stupid cat face smile on him, like just
I'm
completely
gonna be-
oblivious to
I'm gonna
anything
be
that's
the-
happening.
Yes. All right.
He's
So
a little
Taliesin, you
bean
focus
and
on
I love
channeling
him.
your magic. Morgan, what do you do? And Khalgrast, what do you do?
I'm gonna meet the werebear with a hack and slash.
All right. You meet the werebears with hacks, so you get a +1 because they're blinded. It's a 9. Does someone want to help him?
I don't think I can.
All right. So Morgan,
Hey, wait, yeah, Morgan, help me.
Iridan's right next, so you can roll your bond. It does work. Iridan tackles this one over here into this one, giving you opportunity to hit. Khalgrast, roll your damage. Plus your bloodthirsty.
Bloodthirsty.
That's 5 plus.
Yeah, 7.
It's just barely enough to kill it. You fling it into the wall and crashes into the wall.
He splatters.
Yes, he
Just
splatters.
splatters. His back splatters. No appendage ripping. It wasn't hard enough.
Alright, Morgan, you Iridan crashes into that werebear right into Khalgrast's blow right in the face. This other one runs and is clawing back and forth, just about to reach Harold. What do you do?
We're gonna try to make a light weapon again. So we can
Alright,
actually
go ahead,
defend
Rook.
against that.
Alright, is it instantaneous again?
Yeah, it's gonna be instantaneous. This time.
Alright, so flashes in your hand again. What do you do?
Well, this time it's actually gonna be a sword this time.
Oh, it's gonna be a
Shield,
sword.
maybe?
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Maybe a shield too. Can it be a shield? I don't know if it can do
A
that.
sword and shield?
You can't. Well, you can't be a shield. No. it's
Yeah,
all
like
weapons.
because we can only make one weapon at a time.
Yeah.
I think we can probably work. I think I can probably do that if it's malleable enough. But
Yeah, it's malleable enough. Yeah, but it's not. So it's instant. So you create a sword.
Shield sold
That's enough for
separately.
one hit. It's enough for one hit. So you walk up and you stab it.
Just
yeah,
shield.
Roll your dex.
Or defend or something.
Oh shit!
That works too.
You hit it. Roll your damage. But
Yeah.
Iridan.
Classic.
Classic Morin.
4.
Classic
I
Morgan.
do get another. I do get another 1d4 because magic weapon.
You're right. Magic weapon. You're right. Roll a d4.
My stick. 2.
Just put all of it just as
Lots of 2s.
lots. As it's
Morgan
maybe
goes.
2s. It's
Morgan
low
goes,
numbers, but it's a
to
lot
the
of
craps
numbers.
table. Morgan
Well,
says, put
it's
it all
enough with
into-
Iridan. So you take Harold is actually gonna help you out and give you some damage too. He gives you 4 damage. Altogether, you do 12. How do you kill it?
Since it's taller than me, we're gonna and lower center of gravity. Gonna duck right underneath it, and just push the sword right up through the chin.
All right, so you, it comes crashing in, about slashing. Morgan, you tackle Harold out of the way, just enough for the old man to dodge a swipe. He takes this opportunity, spins around, and takes his sword and stabs it into the leg, pinning it in place. Morgan, you slide underneath. You take your sword, made out of light, stuff it into its chin. The sword goes straight and impales in its brain, and the Iridan comes in and bites his head off. It's dead.
So your sword's free now.
Bear kebab.
Yeah, your sword's free now, but it disappears because
It goes away now.
It goes away now. But you can continue to summon it. Alright, now meanwhile, these Shadowfell creatures are coming in closer.
I have a question, Alex.
Yes, what's your question?
Since my bardic lore is on spells and magic,
Yes.
can I use that for the creatures?
Yes,
Probably,
you may.
Probably definitely should, yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So
I
it
forgot that
basically
that's your
says
focus.
when you first encounter an important creature, blah blah blah, you can ask the GM one question about it,
Alright,
and you
so...
have to answer truthfully.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna answer truthfully. These shadow creatures are made out of, obviously you
What
can
was
tell
the
from the
question?
orcish magic that's going on, but it's not just the creature, not just orc magic. This magic seems to be like a virus. It evolves. It has latched onto actual physical beings and transformed its properties into something much more sinister. These wolves before you were regular dire wolves before, but they've turned into something else. They've become one with this Shadowfell magic, and you would know from the stories and the tales you heard when you were a child as at the bedtime, there's always some truth to them. That this magic is very deliberate. And this magic is also elven. These are elven bedtime stories from the times you've heard from a long time ago. The magic you see before you isn't just orcish. It's both elven and orcish. Is that something interesting for you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, are you telling me that an elf and an orc
Yeah.
can make a baby? Because that's messed up.
That's hecked up, man.
Alright, so these 4 creatures rush forth.
Weird.
Fireball.
Yeah, go ahead, you fireball.
Hey, unninja me, by the way. Well, he got too little.
He's tiny. Look at him.
Why you move me, though?
Sorry, you said Inshu.
No,
No.
unninja me.
Invisible.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm no longer the sneak boy.
Right, roll your thing.
I sure roll my thing.
Right, do you lose a spell and take a -1 to spell casting, or do you
I-
draw
Well,
one of them?
someone
I wanna get
should
some help.
assist.
Yeah, because he has
He's
a
got a
+2.
+2.
You're right. Alright, Khalgrast, someone assist.
What's he doing it again?
I'm trying to
Also,
fireball these
so-
jerks.
Throwing a fireball.
Also, is there like a
Alright,
tiny
Baldric-
one next to me, Alex? Is
I
that
throw
supposed to be there?
Sasha at him.
No, Sasha's right next to him.
Yeah, but there's a tiny wolf next to me.
Yes, there is a tiny wolf next to you. There's a reason for that.
Okay. Okay, just making sure that was.
I
Yeah.
send
She
I
seemed
send Voss to
strange.
the fireball.
You send Voss to the fireball. Roll your bond.
My dude.
Wow. Alright, so Voss, sees where you're throwing the fireball, and then Voss catches it inside of its body, wraps
Alley-oop?
around it. Sorry?
Alley-oop.
Alley-oop? He catches it, the wolves look and stare and confused, and you see Voss's face come out and smile, and it says, "Surprise!" And it explodes into this bright supernova, causing this, and it's 12 damage, right?
If he maximizes it.
No, you
I
can't
mean,
maximize it, though.
No.
Oh yeah, he can unless he actually rolls.
No, it's a 10. It's a 10.
Technically, it's a 10. I don't know if he can do that if he didn't roll it.
Huh?
No, he didn't. If he didn't roll it, so I'm gonna say no. He has to actually roll higher in order to
Oh.
maximize.
Oh
it.
no,
That's okay.
no, that's not how that works. But I'm just not going to do it because I don't want
Oh,
to
you're just
draw
not gonna do
attention to
it?
myself, or I don't.
He's
I
also
don't
an
want.
extra damage.
I don't want the penalty
Alright.
right now.
So roll your 2d6, was it?
Yep.
And then I get to roll 44 on top of
44.
that because of the arcane art. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, whatever, dude.
All right.
Yeah, whatever. Just 18 damage.
You're on fire now. Fuck you.
Hold on.
God, yeah, arcane art with fireball is fucking.
So just like this huge. What?
Impressive.
All right, just hold on. Let's see what this one.
Dude, I'm just hold on. Like SNES explosion dot wave.
It's explosion.
And, like
Alright.
the sound of a power bomb in Super Metroid.
Yeah.
All right, they all disappear. There's one little wee shadow wolf next to you,
Just
and I
bonk
realize it's gone.
I kick it,
It runs off.
but I kick it.
Oh, it did a sensible thing.
It did a sensible thing, and it starts to retreat.
I
Tell us
must
what to do.
leave.
Magic missile.
All right, roll it. All right, do you forget? Did you forget the spell? Do you take a -1?
Is no one gonna be able to aid me here? I guess not.
Unfortunately, not because like they can't really see because
We
you're
just
like
did that.
you're chasing. You're kind of chasing it through the woods. No one really has eyes on you right now.
Oh lord, I guess I'm gonna take a -1 to spellcasting.
All right, you take a -1 to spellcasting. Roll your damage.
Yeah.
Well, okay, all right, it's enough to kill it. All right. So after that little short scuffle, no one took any damage because Fireball is ridiculous. All right.
Fireball and arcane art is ridiculous.
Well,
Yeah, it's
also we
true.
outmaneuvered them and
Yeah.
just
What
out.
do you guys do now?
I mean, they got outplayed.
Get outplayed.
Well, let's continue.
Do you guys continue?
I mean, I'd like to take short rest, but it's not gonna happen. So let's get going.
Nothing personal. All right, so the party continues forth. And Taliesin, you kind of skid down.
Mm-hmm.
And I completely forgot about Wesley, but he's more of an NPC, so he kind of like stood back and just protected the flank. That's what he did. Short. Anyways, so the party continues forward. All right. Eventually, you continue about 10 more minutes forward, and you see the entrance to the crypt
Is that this
where
right here?
Alma is being held. Yeah, it's there. It's over there. Entrance. What do you guys do?
Hey, which tracks did we follow to get here?
Wasn't there like a fearsome beast guarding this thing?
There is a fearsome beast guarding it, but it's not here right now. The door is open.
Oh, we go in.
Yep, we're going in.
Wait.
All right. So 1 second, guys. I need you guys to group up real quick.
Group up so you can
Are you
copy
gonna
and paste.
copy? Yeah.
Pretty much. You guys are gonna have to scroll all the way to the bottom, guys. Welcome to the dungeon part of Dungeon World.
Hey.
Hey.
What a dungeon!
Another hand-drawn map. Love it.
Thank you.
Nice.
Hey, hand-drawn maps are good.
This looks like a penis.
just
Oh my god! Alright.
Alex, you
I
just
wasn't
can't
gonna
help
say it.
yourself.
I wasn't gonna say it, but it does.
I'll say it.
Alright.
Alex gets
So-
some big jokes, guys.
So you guys walk down this phallic shaped entrance and
They have light.
yeah, you do have light. So yeah, you have light the entire fight too, interesting. And
It's in my hand. It's in the palm of my hand.
you do, you're right, and you shine it forward. And 1 second, guys. The tracks, by the way, that you followed were human.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 1 second.
Specifically human and not elf.
Specifically human. Alright. The party enters this cave. There's water dripping from the top. There's roots overgrown everywhere. And I'm gonna stop this music because you're no longer in the forest. The party continues to set forth. And 1 second. And as you enter down this one opening. You hear snarling. Don't worry about my sound effects, dude. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And the party is met with reveal areas. It's been a while since I've used shadows. 2 orcs sitting on top of warg riders are relaxing, and then they rear and they sniff and they see you, Khalgrast.
Arcane art on Khalgrast.
All right. The orcs are here. All right. So do you have the effect, or you draw one attention to yourself?
I'll draw unwanted attention to myself, and Khalgrast gets the +2 to anyone who assists him, and the 40/40 damage.
Yep. Okay.
I stand in defense of this passage and wait for them to rush me.
The 2 wargs rush you, and you roll con.
While he's doing that.
Oh god, I'm gonna redirect half and damage them.
Okay, do your stuff. Morgan, what are you doing?
I was gonna say, like, while he's standing in defense, I want to make a weapon. Oh, hey.
All right. So what are the 3 things you want?
3 is gonna be create instantaneously, malleable, and +1 damage.
All right.
Hey, that's 22 damage.
Jesus Christ. To
All right,
both of
Morgan,
them,
you
or
step
just
up.
the
What
one?
weapon do you create?
Since it's instantaneous, can I assist him in what he's doing up here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, so I just take the orc and the warg and I just kind of smush them together.
All right, you smush them together. This one leaps up.
You
Like
turn
their
him in.
pace.
You turn him into a sphere and then dribble him like a basketball for a second.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Or that's how
Okay.
Baldric tells the story later, at least.
Yep.
Yes.
Dude, it's time for the chaos dunk.
Mm-hmm.
No.
All right. So what do? This other warg rider rushes you and charges you, Khalgrast.
Well, I'm busy, so hopefully someone will come to my aid.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm here for.
Morgan rushes up. What
That's
weapon
what
do you
I'm
create?
saying. Because this is what I want to know. How well am I able to emulate weapons that I've already seen before?
Very well. What weapon do you create?
Can I create Khalgrast gauntlets?
Yes, you can create Khalgrast gauntlets.
Please.
Morgan, the light weaves around your hand and they create gauntlets identical to Khalgrast. And you hear Voss goes, "Oh, it's adorable!" And Morgan, what do you do?
Well, I'm hopefully gonna deal damage to them.
Yep, Irridin comes in too, and roll your damage, please. You get a +1 to this.
Morgan
Oh,
screams,
nice.
"I have fists just like my dad."
You're my child now.
That's a 4 plus
Look,
a
you
4.
even do more
That's
damage.
9.
Plus another 1d4.
1d4. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, 7! You kill it! You actually kill it. So, Khalgrast, you take your gauntlets and you just smush them together, and Morgan, you walk up and you do the same thing. Your gauntlets become fly swatters and then smush it together.
Paternal punch.
What?
As they're smushed, she looks over. Do I have to take a trophy for this one too?
No, they're not worth it.
Alright, you continue, and the party stops for a moment to take a look. Westy actually pauses and takes a look. Remember the statues that you saw in all those
Yeah.
Yeah.
there are 5 statues this time along this wall. Protected by time and from the elements from being underground, you see 5 figures. A paladin, a priestess, a hunter, a sorcerer, and a speaker.
Speaker? What?
Yes. Right now you don't have a lot of time, because you hear more sounds of foot soldiers from down the hall.
I'll take a quick glance. Anything stand out?
No,
Like,
hold on, wait.
about-
Before you do that, I'm gonna reach out and
Yeah.
grab you by your collar. Invisibility.
Oh, I was gonna look at the statues, but okay.
We don't
Like,
have
this
time.
is
You can still do it.
Yeah, that's
Taliesin,
fine.
you walk up and you touch him by the collar, and
It's not a terrible idea.
And I double it.
you
Hey,
double it.
Hey, actually,
Alright.
2 people give me a hand here and let me double it for free with no penalty.
I'll help you.
Boss comes out.
Us become the aid we need.
Baldric helps, and Taliesin, what do you do?
with Sasha.
Alright, and you just hear Sasha squeaking, and Khalgrast, Voss comes out. Voss like takes the magic and is like, "Excuse me, you're doing it wrong," and takes the magic from Taliesin, plucks it from your hand, puts it on top of Khalgrast's forehead, and Voss wraps around him, and they vanish out of existence. And Taliesin, I assume you're invisible too?
Yeah.
Alright. You take a quick glance. Alvo is human. The priestess is elvish. Morgan, the eyes seem to look at you. The hunter is a dwarf with a large crossbow. The sorcerer is a human with standing in position as if he's casting a spell. And the speaker is also human. His hand is sticking out and his mouth is open as if he's, talking to a large group of people before him.
You said the eyes are following me.
Yes, the eyes look like they're following you.
I mean, that's great. We'll put a pin in that. I'm going this way.
You're going that way, okay. Alright. 1 second, guys.
Like, they're nasties in
You should
here.
check out the Fog of War stuff next time you do something like this.
I will probably do that, but I prefer having control.
You pay for shit, so I mean, like, yeah.
I do pay for it. So
You can make
whatever.
you can make it actually where you have like a shitload of control
You
with
make
it.
dynamic light source and shit, yeah.
It's true, but I will probably do that later.
Yeah, that's fine.
The door is open, guys.
Oh, fuck me. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, that's some big boys. Oh, get the
No,
bard,
no,
get the bard,
this-
get the bard, get the bard,
Yeah,
get the bard, get the bard.
I'm invisible. Guess what I'm doing?
You are invisible.
Hey, I'm just gonna go up here
Alright, Khalgrast, what do you do?
in a minute.
Alright, so all these hordes rushing through you, and it looks like there's more coming.
Can I use Sasha to
You can distract one group. Which one?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll wait for that, then I'm gonna rush past him.
The one in the center?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Hey,
the one in the
Alex.
center.
Roll your charisma.
I'd like
Baldric
to
finish what he's doing first.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Alright, what do you do?
I
What did
make
you
Sasha dance in kind of a hypnotizing way.
Alright,
If that makes
so,
sense.
yes, this one is currently completely charmed from the dancing. Their eyes blink back and forth. These are red-skinned orc, by the ways. And Khalgrast, you're able to slip past through the distraction. I assume that's what you want.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm
on
gonna-
1 second,
I'm
Alex.
gonna
Yeah,
murder
what
that
else do you
bard.
do? Sorry.
So since I roll 10 plus, I get 3 holds, right?
Yes.
So I get to choose 3 effects on it.
Yep, you get to choose 3 effects. What are the effects?
So I guess I'll distract the hostile crowd.
Yep.
And we'll gain the +1 forward to any check
Uh-huh.
made against them. And what does it mean by lasting effect?
They're like stunned for a little bit. So like people can there's more than
Okay.
one roll. I'm gonna say like 2 rolls against it.
Okay, lasting effect then.
Alright, so 2 rolls against this group. Alright. Alright, go ahead. What do you guys
I'm gonna commit bard genocide.
you're gonna be committed by I'll get to you in a second.
Little
Morgan,
cries.
tell us what are you guys doing?
I want to defy danger to just like wiggle on through these guys.
You can totally do that.
I guess I get
Roll
a bonus or
your-
something. Dex, I guess.
You got a +1 to your to wiggle through the center group.
Aren't you invisible? Didn't you double
That's
that?
10. Yeah,
You
I'm
are
invisible. That's my
invisible.
bonus. But I mean,
But you
it's
still
still
gotta,
a crowd.
like,
It's still a
weave
horde. I figured Alex wasn't going to give me that for free.
No, but Khalgrast was able to do it because he was so far ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They weren't all
Alright.
grouped up at the start.
Okay, you run through,
Zip, zip, zip.
and Morgan, what do you do?
Gonna create a weapon.
Yep, go ahead, roll your con.
And Alex, I'm gonna fireball when I
Oh,
get
no.
a chance.
Woo! Oh,
no.
no!
They're
Oh,
red-skinned
dear.
orc, by the way. Your character would know that the last time you tried, they were resistant to it. Alright, so Morgan, this is what happens. You run up, you try to cast the magic, but the fog underneath you seems to sap away your mana itself. You're distracted. These 2 groups of orcs come forward, their axes charging right against you. Harold actually grabs you, pays the favor back from before you saved him, grabs you by the scruff of your neck, throws you behind as Harold meets against these 2, and he takes 11 damage. He has
Lord.
3 health left, guys.
I'm healing him.
Wait, no, wait, he has armor of 2, so that's 11 -2 is 9. He takes 9. He has 5 health left.
5.
I'm healing him.
Yikes.
All right, blood curls out of his mouth as he tries to your defense to say, "Stand back, lass!" And what do? Draw one attention to yourself, or do you have the effect?
I'll draw unwanted.
Okay.
Ooh, can I aid by breaking my invisibility right now, since I'm about to throw my fireball anyway?
Yeah, you can aid.
And just like whistle?
You whistle, right?
I would
But-
still need to get
Where's my-
a 9.
Yeah, he still need to get 2 more.
There's 2 more
Aids.
people.
Wesley is aiding you.
Yeah. There's
gonna roll as well.
actually more than 2 more people.
There you go. People.
Wesley helps you, and Wesley sees you, and
I didn't do it.
Wesley takes out a harmonica and starts blowing into it
Alex,
with your music.
I
Yes.
forget, do we take failure if we fail in aiding?
Yes, you do. You take failure.
Hell yeah, I'm level 7 soon.
Yeah, so you take the failure. It tells you try to whistle, but they're not. You drop your visibility, but they're too focused on Harold right now.
Damn it. Can I just do the damn fireball then?
Yeah, you throw the damn fireball.
Throw the
Well,
damn
you draw
fireball. Oh no.
Hey,
Oh no.
Oh no. I need +2 help if you guys got it.
Baldric and
Just to
Wesley
not
are occupied
get
right now.
fucked.
Morgan can try to help as you're being
Wait.
surrounded by this, and Khalgrast can help too. But you're gonna have to drop your invisibility from the bard.
I
I'm on the bard right now.
The bard?
I'm not gonna do that. Never mind.
Well,
Sorry.
you try to help, but you are just overthrown. And Baldric, you said you weren't able to get a 10 fully, so you draw 1 of attention to yourself, right?
Okay, well,
Correct.
I guess I get another experience then, because that's a failure.
I do not like this.
Hey guys.
Baldric does not like this.
I do not
2
like
of these
this, Alex
spectral
Doan.
wolves come out, and Taliesin, you try to throw your fireball, but it explodes back
Gonna
into
hit
your
you with
face.
this bone.
You don't take full damage, but
Oh.
you take 10
Oh no.
as you're flung into the wall.
Ow.
Wait, does he
Uh,
take 10 damage? Because that's full.
That is full damage.
Wait,
That is full damage.
that's not reduced by armor?
It's fireball. It's your own fireball.
Oh no.
Alright,
Alright.
well, I'm going to. Okay, can I. I'm going to tear this bard apart now. Before he
Roll
does
your damage.
anything.
Khalgrast, meanwhile, you notice your friend's getting surrounded by all sides. Khalgrast, you need to move fast. What do?
I ripped this bard apart.
Alright, you get a +1 because you're, well, not like you needed it. You're no longer a ninja dude.
Murder time.
Roll your damage. Well, you're merciless. You don't kill it.
Aw.
Hey, wait, I pushed myself.
Oh, you push yourself to roll an extra 1d6?
Yes, I
Oh
did.
yeah, that's a thing you can do.
1d6. It has 12 health with 2 armor. You need to... Fucking goddammit. Alright.
You
Fuck
did
this,
it.
Fuck this
How do you
bard.
kill the bard? How do you kill the bard?
Well, first of all, he gets to hit me.
Right, he does get to hit you. So, the tusks of the rhino he's riding on gores into you. You take 5 damage reduced by your armor.
Ah, yeah.
It
so
has a pierce of 1.
Okay, take 5 damage reduced by armor, pierce of 1.
Yes. So what's your armor right now?
4, so I take.
So you take 2 damage.
2 damage. Alright, so he sticks into me and gets
Yep.
stuck in the armor
Yep.
before he goes any further into me.
Yep. Yep.
So then I take the rhino by the head
Yep.
and I suplex the rhino on top of the man.
Oh
You
no.
suplex the rhino and like you just like bat into it. All right. So you do that and it gets deleted and you're thrown off to the side.
No, I'm keeping the rhino.
Oh, you keep the rhino. All right. You now have a rhino in your hand.
And I'm
As
going
you-
to channel Voss.
Channel Voss. Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll Channel Voss.
Oh, are you doing the thing? Are you doing the
Oh,
damn
no.
thing?
Oh,
Hey,
no.
wait,
Oh,
no,
man, I'll be
hold
doing
on.
the damn thing.
Can I crawl
Please
my
don't.
ass up off the wall and give him some
Yep.
magic hand?
Because this is a hold thing, so I get like 1 hold, so that's
Yep.
fine.
Roll your bonds, Taliesin, as you come to from. It works. All right, I'll resolve them in a second. Meanwhile, Baldric, as you play your tune, something hums from underneath you. These 2 giant spectral wolves
Oh,
appear.
good, they're back.
They're back. One of them lunges at you, Baldric. Wesley's gonna help you.
I'm gonna dodge.
Roll your dex.
Forever defy
Wesley doesn't need
danger.
to help you.
Perfect
Oh my
hair
God.
forever.
You forget I am an expert at dodging and making beautiful wild dodging.
Try.
Has Baldric taken damage in the past like 4 fights?
No, he hasn't. I'm annoyed. So the
I have to protect the hair.
Baldric, you do the Matrix style hair flip while doing it, bounding backwards as the wolf. Now you're both flanked by these 2 wolves, and now Wesley is going to try and take on this wolf. He's going to roll his hits for 3 damage, not too bad, but like pokes into it a little bit. Morgan, Harold right now is being pinned by 2 giant swarms of orcs. This one is still charmed, thankfully, thanks to Sasha still trying its best. Morgan, what do? You turn behind you, there's wolves dueling with Wesley and Baldric. You turn in front of you, and Harold is trying his best to hold back this fending. He's using his sword, cutting and slashing, using his torch, burning and hitting. What are you doing?
Make weapon.
Make a weapon. Okay, what is it going to be?
Now, if I make a shield, how much would you give me for armor?
Shield's +1, my bud.
+1?
It's +1 armor, yes.
Okay.
It's +1 armor. What do you do?
What about a tower shield? Do those exist?
No, but like
Nope.
it's just 1 armor.
I will take my +1 armor.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna be
What
here.
Yep, what do? Do you
we're
defend?
Yeah, absolutely.
Roll your constitution. Harold is going to help you. You get a +2.
Ooh, that's 11.
To get a... So he takes his... he throws his torch onto the side and holds his sword with 2 hands and helps you defend. Get 3 hold. What do?
You don't need to redirect since you're taking it anyway.
He also healed, I think.
Yeah, you're right. He did heal for 2d8 earlier. I
And,
did mark it
it
down.
was an arcane art, so he'll get the 4d4 damage as well.
Hey.
All right. Well, it doesn't affect Harold, but it does affect Morgan because they're helping each other right now. So Morgan, you get 44.
Damage.
Yeah,
so I
you get
44.
5d4 if you're using a magic weapon, my baby.
Alright, man.
5d4 plus your level.
Still there.
It didn't go away.
Plus level, which is...
As long as you don't drop it.
As long as I don't drop it.
Yes, that's what you should do. Yes, that's what you should do.
Whoa!
That's what I should do.
Whoa! Okay, so this is what happens. Morgan, your shield wraps and spreads apart, covering the entire corridor as these orcs smash and bang against it. Harold says on your call, and Morgan, you let it down. Harold manages to cut 1 head off to help you, but then your shield splinters into thousands of bright light arrows, like gushing through them. As you single-handedly kill all of them.
I can do that?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome to being awesome like me.
You
Welcome
rolled
to choosing
15
the defend
damage,
action.
23 damage. You're able to cut through them, all of them. Your reprieve is only short as you turn around and again one
this
of
is
the
still
wolves
happening.
lunge at Baldric. What do you do, Baldric?
Dodge.
2 of them are lunging against you, so you're getting the -1 to this.
Oh,
Oh
That is a
no!
6.
that's
Is Baldric gonna take
that's a
damage?
fail.
Has
That
it
is a
finally
fail.
happened?
I
It's
kind of
finally
don't want to
happened.
aid you just out of the principle of you taking damage for once. And
But
also, I don't
Wesley
think,
is going to try and aid Baldric.
I don't think that I
his
can
hair.
justify it.
Does actually save his hair. All right, something bad happens. All right, what can I do to your character that's really bad?
The
The
hair.
hair.
Please don't singe the
The
hair.
hair.
No, my hair.
Get the hair. Get the
They're shadow
hair.
things, right?
Get the hair.
They are shadow things.
Alter that color, man.
Gray the hair. Gray the
Gray
hair.
the
Gray the hair.
Oh.
Gray
All right,
the
this is
hair.
what happens.
It'll grow
All right,
back. When it grows back, it'll be normal. But gray that motherfucking
Alex, you are
hair.
far too excited about this.
He's excited.
These 2 wolves are coming at you on both sides. One of them grabs and bites into your leg as you roar in pain. The other one's about to bite your head off, but Wesley, just in time, grabs you by the scruff of your collar, pulls you back, but a good quarter chunk of your hair gets ripped off.
Oh no!
Wait, do they pull it out?
They pull it out.
Do I have a bald
What the
spot?
fuck?
You
Hold
have-
on. That's fucked up, dude. That's way worse than what I was saying. What the fuck? That's like gruesome.
You have a bald spot right now, and not
That's,
only that,
that's
you're gonna
actually kind of super fucked up.
Dude, Alex is like, well,
I don't
yeah,
know
like
about
where
that.
It's been a long time coming for this character.
I
You're not gonna
guess.
take that much damage, but you still take some damage. You take 8 damage reduced by your armor, but it has a pierce of 1.
Or maybe
So you
they
take
just
the
have
fully
like
damage.
really sharp
Like,
fangs.
Like,
You take 8 damage.
Can we just
And
say
something
for my
else happened.
fucking like stomach that they have like shark fangs and they just like cut his hair or something? Because I just think
Yeah,
that
they have
the
shark
ripping,
fangs and they cut his
ripping
hair.
the hair out of his head is fucking gross, dude.
Alright.
That's too much.
Okay, it doesn't rip out of your hair, but it shark fangs and grips off, and like half of your hair gets like ripped off.
Yeah,
Or
it's
not
like
ripped
saws it off.
Cut off.
Which,
Chomps.
goddamn it, that bites you on the leg. Ha ha.
Ha!
Literally, like sharp as scissors. Snip,
Alright,
snip.
so Wesley pulls you back, throws you behind him, and he stands in front as these two wolves now focus their attention on Wesley. Harold runs to his defense. Morgan, what do you do? But before you do that, Khalgrast, meanwhile, you're flanked by two guards. Not two guards, two hordes of orcs. Taliesin and Khalgrast, what are you guys doing?
Hey, I'm gonna take this rhinoceros, and we're gonna have a twirl.
Alright, you can hit both groups.
You ever get so mad you throw a rhinoceros at someone?
Never get so mad.
Alright, what?
Throw a rhinoceros at people.
Alright.
Do you ever
and
get so mad
hear-
that you cyclo rhino?
Cyclone.
Alright, Khalgrast, you hear, no, everyone actually, this thrum of energy that almost knocks all of you off on your feet as Voss goes, laughs, and his whole body wraps around Khalgrast. He is nothing, and you know like that effect from Inner Beast, Inner Release from Final Fantasy? He has that around his eyes right now.
Haven't got level 70 yet.
Yeah, but like people know what I'm talking about. Like he's just
Yep.
this completely
got
wrapped
the horny
black
eyes.
dwarven body with glowing red eyes, and he has the grin of Voss.
Twirl spin.
You spin, you roll the damage. 3 damage. Now roll your bloodthirsty. And 7. And it actually kills them. They don't have a lot of health. They're hordes. As you spin and the rhino, by the end of your twirl is gone. You just only have like the husk or the horn left in your
The
hand.
husk
Where'd he go?
swung out all the
Just completely
insides.
battered, and like
Oh.
everywhere. He's everywhere. Right. As
Only the horn
you can
survived.
add a rhinoceros horn into your inventory if you want.
Oh, yes, I do.
That's a
Yeah,
good
Alright.
trophy.
yeah, I want that.
All right. So we flash back over to Morgan, Baldric, Harold, and Wesley as Wesley's trying his
I'm
best.
gonna arcane art Morgan.
All right, Baldric, roll your charisma. All right. Do you draw unwanted attention to yourself, or do you have the effect?
I'll half the effect, so Morgan, you're only doing 2d4.
All right. So, Morgan, you get 2d4 to your next attack. Morgan, what do? You see these two. Wesley's not having a good time right now. Harold's trying to help, but like, there's only so much they can do against Shadow Wolves.
I mean,
Just, I want you to know that while I'm doing arcane art and I'm singing, there's tears coming out of my eyes.
All right, what is it that you want?
instantaneous.
Yeah, it's instantaneous. What weapon do you create?
Simple dagger this time.
A simple dagger erupts from them. Thinking quickly, a dagger that you're used to handling appears in your left hand, and you jump and roll your dex. Oh shit! Now roll your damage.
Gee.
Whoa.
All right, no, roll your 2d4.
Classic.
I'm
3d4.
so sorry, man.
3d4.
3d4.
Magic weapon.
Hey, there it is. There it
See,
is.
it's the bonus
And-
dice.
and
Please,
Iridan.
man.
And Iridan comes
Plus
in.
Iridan.
Coming in hot with the spicy bird.
You manage to cut one down completely, and it phases out of existence. Harold comes in with Wesley. Now, Wesley, Baldric, what do you do? Or no, you're playing for Morgan. Now, Wesley and Harold are going to do something.
While crying.
While crying, and Wesley steps back, and magic missile shoots from his hands. Let's see if it actually casts. Well, he forgets the spell. He's panicked right now, and rolls a 2d4 with the help of Harold. You come in, and they also manage to kill the last Shadow Wolf. All right. All right, you have a moment of rest as the party comes forward up to Khalgrast, and you just see like pieces of rhinoceros flung everywhere, and
That
like
works.
dead orcs as well as dead orcs. Taliesin, you managed to pick yourself from underneath.
I
Oh,
heal
right.
I'm
him.
not really feeling good.
Oh, hey, I break
Yeah, I
this
heal
horn.
him.
I break this stupid ass horn the Bard had. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, you have a rhino horn in your inventory now.
Mhm. Oh, I mean the horn the Bard was gonna use to
The
like
instrument.
play his stupid shit.
Yeah, you stomp on the horn. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that thing. That thing needs to die.
Okay, so I'm gonna heal Taliesin.
Mm-hmm. You can heal Taliesin.
Please. Please.
Oh, wow.
How much do you heal me for?
8. That's a
Nice.
lot.
Pretty good.
Hold on. I can choose one of the effects to double.
Yeah.
I mean, I
which-
only have
which-
2 more HP to get max, so.
Well, there you go.
No, Baldric is like, he's still staring at you're full health, but he's not stopping.
Okay, what's the other
He's
effect I
committed
get?
to finishing
Yes.
his ballad.
Or do I get another effect?
No, you just
No, you don't heal. You're healed.
Okay, well I feel fine at least. Okay.
you feel fine, but you're still
Feel
bleeding.
better.
It's closed, but you're still somewhat bleeding.
It's okay. I'm a bloody mess right now as well.
Yeah, Baldric
I'm
is
at
not a
7
bloody-
health.
Yeah, you're at 7 health. You still have health potions. You can drink that.
You should probably do that.
I can heal.
Oh, here, oh, you're right. Morgan healed too.
Yeah.
Morgan
Morgan
can
healed.
heal.
Hey, can we actually
Morgan's
take
the healer.
a short break here?
Yeah, let's take a 5-minute break after Morgan does his heal roll.
Okay.
What do I
I'm gonna go ahead and get up
Cure
then.
light.
Yeah,
No, wait, no, you have to first roll your con.
roll,
Wisdom.
roll
Wisdom.
whiz.
Oh, whiz.
All right.
Also, your magic weapon, you take -1, buddy.
Yeah,
Unless you drop it.
Yup.
You can also drop it. And
you
then
can also
reconnect
drop
it
your
in a
magic
second.
weapon right now if you want.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Hey, an 8 though.
Yeah, so it's -1 spellcasting or lose.
So do you want to forget the spell? Do you want to take another -1 to your spellcasting, or do you? You can't really draw one on attention right now because you're in a.
Can we help Morgan out?
You can help Morgan out. Wesley actually helped you out.
Here, I'll give a hand on. I can do
Wesley,
that too.
damn, Wesley's just on point tonight. You got and Baldric and Khalgrast. Well, y'all help out. Morgan still new at spellcasting, and Khalgrast, no, you do this, no, you do this. And Voss is like, no, you do this. No, shut up, Khalgrast, you do it this way. And
Dad, demon dad, please stop fighting.
be dad, demon dad.
Dad and dad, please stop.
And now roll we're 1d8 for cure wounds. I actually should have a fucking sticky for clerics now because you have fucking clerics in the party.
We do.
Roll 1d8. Oh wow! Alright, Baldric, you recover some health.
Can I heal the bald
It's
spot?
You heal the bald spot.
I
But
mean,
it's-
yeah, but you need regeneration for the hair to come back.
Yeah, you heal the bald spot. There's some
I
specks
thought
of
it
hair-
wasn't a bald spot, but it
wasn't a
just
bald
got
spot,
chopped
it just
off.
got chopped off, like a good chunk of it
I
got
mean, it's
chopped
a
off.
missing piece
But
of
you
hair.
heal his leg, right? His leg isn't like searing pain anymore. Baldric has like a really bad undercut right now. All right, guys, let's take a quick 5-minute break. About another hour and a half left. If we're cool
Alright.
with that.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna get some
yeah.
I am returned.
Okay, so I think once Kent gets back, we can get started.
Seriously, God, I should have somebody.
Joke's
Hey,
on
Paul, you
you.
there?
I was here the entire time.
I guess we'll just have to wait for Baldric to get back and we'll get started.
It's alright, Daniel. There's at least one other grounded character in that party with you. Ho ho ho. Ho ho. Ho 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 ho. I made
It's
it
because you're
fun.
playing an owl.
No, I
No, the turtle is grounded, you
turtle
doofus.
is grounded. Owl
The other
are
two fly.
God damn it.
I mean, once I get to level 20, then I can fly
Oof.
too. So, whatever.
You goof.
Everyone can fly.
Everyone flies.
I mean, everyone can fly level 20, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could actually just probably cast fly at this level.
I don't know.
Flying's actually not that big of a deal at level 6. It's actually something
Flying's
you can
good?
do. Oh, no, because in Epic 6 you get it, so I guarantee you can get it in fucking...
Oh, yeah, 5th edition?
Yeah.
I don't know if you get it now, though.
I'm sure. Hey, Mooney, whenever your turtle casts fly, do you spin like,
Oh my god, shut the fuck
Gamera?
up.
God damn it.
You spin like Gamera through the air?
What are you, a wizard?
Okay, I'm back.
Their character is,
Oh, yeah, fuck, you have level 3 spells you can cast fly, yeah.
well, you were doing some weird multi-class shit, and I'm not actually sure what you're doing right now.
Multi-classing is not as
Not you.
bad
Oh,
as Mooney,
Alright,
you
okay,
had
are
the
you ready?
same stuff.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so the part. Okay, alright, so now that we're back.
Hold on,
Alright.
let me transition back over.
Alright, welcome back. We now return to our adventures into the fray. The orcs lay dead, so does Dakota. Well, what remains of the bard on the floor. What does the party do? The door is open.
I kicked the bard's corpse.
It's immediately kick the bard's corpse.
Well, let's get going.
I'm a bit scared seeing you attack a bard so ferociously, Khalgrast. Should I be worried?
It's just orc bard.
I just look at you.
I kind of
Right.
go and hide behind Wesley.
Wesley just steps out of the way. And he just
Khalgrast.
looks at Khalgrast. He looks at Khalgrast, he looks at Baldric, and then he writes in his journal and he shows, I don't want to get in between Demon Khalgrast right now.
I mean, Demon Khalgrast is over. I only had one hold.
Yeah, Wesley doesn't know that.
True. Alright, let's
Finish.
move on.
Alright, so the party can go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're running through.
Moving
Let's
on.
bust this door down.
Alright, so
Leave that to Khalgrast.
alright, you kick the door open, it's already
Yeah.
open.
Alex, you
Yeah,
haven't
it's
started
already
music back up. If you were gonna do that.
Why did I have a turn order? No, go away.
High turn order.
You get that turn order. This ain't 5th edition.
Turn order when I fucking say I want to go. I sprint.
Alright, so
Come on,
you see a
everyone else.
lot of footprints left from into the ground, some heavier than others.
Oh, I wait.
You waited for a second. Nothing.
What do you want?
How
Another
fresh are
one?
these?
Go ahead and roll your war track if you want to know how fresh they are.
Hey,
Only Morgan can do this. People can help Morgan though.
Wisdom.
Hey, someone help?
I need
Roll your bonds with Morgan. They're recent.
No, you told me it was this.
Like, actually.
So what do you want to know?
They did, like, they're just going down this trail,
Yeah,
right?
they're going down the trail.
What's a bit of useful information about the quarry?
The quarry, you notice plate scratching alongst the stone. Plate feet, or what are the fucking plate boots? Jesus.
Greaves, my man.
Greaves, thank you. That's the word.
no, greaves
Plate
are the
greaves,
metal parts that
scratching.
go over the boots. You fucking
Yes.
rube, you
And
simpleton,
you also notice
absolute
that the
moron.
fog. Thank you. But the fog kind of gets thicker and thicker as you move forward.
Oh,
What do you guys do now?
good.
I mean,
on.
Khalgrast, you still got light, right? You could just.
Yeah, Khalgrast still has light after all
Blast
this
it back.
fucking time.
Wee, motherfuckers!
What?
Right.
What?
You guys can keep going. Nothing
Oh, I
happens.
see. My angle didn't. I didn't see that over there. Whoop.
What's in here?
Nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What's
Nothing
the
seems
grounds?
to be.
I
I
discern
do a
realities.
discern realities. Ah.
Yeah, go ahead. Take a minus. Oh, that's a fail for you, Baldric. Khalgrast, you
Hey,
get
I'm
one
gonna
question.
aid Khalgrast though. Actually.
Go ahead. Aid Khalgrast.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I don't not know why I'm clicking on my character sheet. I need the chat box.
Shut up.
Both of you fail in Khalgrast. And both of you are talking and bickering. It's like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, no, this. Khalgrast, you only get one question.
Okay. I want to ask. What do you think, guys? I'll pull the party real quick.
What here is valuable to me? Be good.
Mm-hmm.
If we gotta know just one thing.
What here is valuable to me?
Honestly, like, you take a look at the ground and the fog, and nothing at a glance seems pretty valuable, although this is a cliff over here, and it goes up pretty high. So nothing is coming from on top of the cliff. You actually can't see all the way up top of there. So what might be useful to you is seeing what's on top of the cliff.
Can Eridan fly up there?
Iriden can't. Well, no, Iriden has a hard time flying because it's so narrow.
Yeah, he's big now.
Is
He's
Iriden
big
just
now.
like hopping
Big boy.
around on his little bird feet this entire time?
Yeah, he's been walking this entire time.
I guess he's
How
huge
should
Should
enough
I
to do-
send
cliff.
Sasha up there?
You can send Sasha up there, but Sasha can't really communicate exactly
You're like, how sheer is the cliff, Alex?
how what.
Sheer.
Here, oh, like it's like 85 degrees. It's pretty steep.
Oh, well, I'm gonna dig my gauntlets in and go up it.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, I'd like to aid him to just like
Do I
Go ahead.
roll?
use some
Yeah, go
magic
ahead.
to like lift his ass up a little bit.
Oh, Ben Bar's lift gates.
Ben bars, lift gates.
Hey,
Have your +1.
it doesn't take a long time, but I just wreck the cliff face.
You do wreck the cliff face,
Oh, no.
and what ends up happening? Give me 1 second, because I actually didn't expect you to roll that. Hold on, I gotta expedite a few things.
Just turn
All
into
right.
Knuckles the Echidna and climb up there.
You start
Yeah.
climbing up, and the shadows on top, you see very familiar, grinning faces.
I climb back down.
Yeah.
But they were laying in wait. They had not done anything. That's something that I'm gonna tell you guys.
Oh, these assholes. Oh, these assholes. I go up. No, I don't. Fuck no.
You go up.
Can I
go
cast my arcane art on
Real
Khalgrast?
quick, you can cast it,
Bitch.
and the rest of you, back in combat, my dudes.
Wow, real glad I went up here.
The usual.
Hey, Khalgrast duck. Fireball.
Oh, I defend. Take the
Alright.
defense.
Hey, someone give me a small hand.
Baldric was singing. Wesley's gonna help you. Wesley, wow, Wesley is god right now.
Nice. I want to attract unwanted attention to myself to maximize the fireball.
What did you give me, Baldric?
+2 assist and 4d4 damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna assist him then.
Alright, Morgan, you assist.
Who are you assisting? Me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Roll your bond
so
with
that
him.
you don't die.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna die.
Or you don't
I'm
take
super
Wow.
gonna die now.
No, okay, so what do-
everything in there
what do
takes
you-
12 damage.
Yeah. Khalgrast, you also take the damage by passing your armor.
Except I reduce it by half.
You do reduce it by half. Right, so 12 damage. They all take like a huge explosion. Hold on, wait. Ah! A huge explosion. Wow! Erupts up there. Khalgrast, you take half that damage. You take 6 damage by passing your armor. Oh, that's not what I wanted. And they're still alive, but they're really hurt right now. And 2 of them jump down from Morgan.
No.
Oh, what do you do?
I'm defending, and Morgan assisted me, so they're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Okay. Roll your merciless and 44, because that board shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna like do a. I'm gonna sweep the leg.
Yeah, sweep the leg. Roll the damage. Oh my god.
Oh, and that too. 25.
Ow.
And so now these 2, seeing that, and this one here runs.
Hey, get that asshole, somebody.
No, he doesn't.
Or Morgan, what do you do?
I'm gonna shoot him.
You summon the weapon first, right? Oh wait, no, you already have a bow. You still have a bow.
I still have a
Right.
bow.
Still has a bow, and
Sometimes
still
I-
14.
Sometimes it's better just to shoot it.
Yeah, sometimes better just use the normal bow.
Alright, roll your damage.
Classic Morgan.
Classic work. Aaron, please.
Iriden.
Oh, magic weapon too.
You have magic weapon. You
Roll,
didn't drop
roll
that.
only 4 for magic weapon. Hey, I mean,
Hey. Iriden, go.
Iriden, like, you shoot it right in the leg and it hobbles a little, just enough for Iriden to tackle it into the wall and, like,
I'm just imagining Iriden trying to catch up with it, just like hopping real fast.
real fast.
That's
Or
really
like,
scary.
or like doing that, you know, like when birds do that real like bow-legged ass like run and walk.
Yeah. Yep.
With
but
with
it's
like the wings
big.
in the air, like balancing out himself. So he's like,
But it's like
Alright.
fucking big.
So,
He's
Wesley, real
big
quick,
boy.
shoots out magic missile and hits. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have it. He forgot the spell. Never mind. He doesn't do anything. All right, Khalgrast, what do you do? There's 2 assassins right on you right now.
Fucking I'm gonna fuck him up. Hack and slash.
Hack and slash. Oh no! Oh no!
Can I
Oh, no.
assist?
Yeah, you can. You can try to assist. You start to play music.
Hey,
All right, you're able to hack and slash, but you take damage back.
I'll be alright.
Pierce 2. You're poisoned. Well, you fucking killed them both. Jesus. Oh.
Rip.
you just roll for posterity's sake that they're already dead. And you slide it back down.
You know, I'm noticing most fights that go bad for us, it's us kicking our own ass.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I take, how much damage does Pierce 2?
Yeah, Pierce 2.
So I take 6.
You take 60, yeah. And you are now poisoned. But you do have antitoxin.
And I administer the antitoxin.
Alright, so you're no longer sick. Hooray! That was relatively easy. Alright, what happens now?
Relatively, they're not gonna get us in the back now.
It's true. It's true. Alright, what do you guys do now?
I
I
continue
guess
forward.
continue.
Let's
Can
keep
I
going.
search their bodies?
You search their bodies. Aside from the odd arrows and the orcish, what you notice is that as their bodies die, they get sucked back into the fog, and there's nothing left.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
I was hoping to find like some orders on
Nope,
them.
they didn't have any orders on them. Whatever belongings were left, they didn't have any orders on them at all.
So that or it's in the ground now.
Yeah, it's in, or yeah, one or the other. All right, why fucking cut it? All right,
Why you do this?
stairs lead down a dark corridor. What do you do?
Invisibility.
I have light.
Wait,
I mean,
well,
it's true.
I guess let's not invisibility just yet.
All right, so yeah, what do you guys do now?
I run up here.
Yeah.
Stairs.
You turn around, you,
Lord,
you
man.
go down to the stairs and you turn, and there's nothing there. Although you do hear the sounds of battle.
Okay, now invisibility.
Okay, now invisible.
Now we turn.
I'm gonna cast Arcane Art
Hey.
on Khalgrast as well.
Hey, can I get 2 +1s, please? Can I get a +1?
Okay,
Plus
okay.
1.
Morgan definitely helps. And
I mean, Morgan's
Wesley's
really good
gonna
at this
try and help.
sidecasting ritual stuff now.
and Wesley barely helps too.
All
No,
right.
he's sweating. He's sweating real good.
That's for you,
Alright.
Khalgrast, your 4d4.
Well, I'm gonna double it
Oh.
again.
Alright, so you invisible too?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to me and with Khalgrast.
I'm
Alright.
gonna peer around the
Team
corner, see
never
what's up.
seen.
Team never
Alright.
seen. What do I see around the corner?
Alright, give me a second.
Because I'm assuming they have lights in there.
They
can't
do
see.
have it's very dimly lit.
I'm a dwarf.
But you're
I'm a dwarf.
yes, you're right. You're a dwarf.
I'm also gonna
Give
like
me
just get up in
30
it.
seconds, guys.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't actually have to just peek.
You
I mean,
kinda go in.
I'm gonna like. Can I snuff my light temporarily, or?
You can totally snuff your light temper.
Just put your hand over to where you like
Yeah.
controls.
Oh
what
yeah,
color
I'm just gonna stuff my
shit, so,
stuff
like,
in my stuff in my my robe.
Yeah, it's like it's literally like a torchlight.
Fair enough. Just no burn.
You take a look at the end of the hallway. A brilliant giant beast of yellow and white stands, teeth bloodied. He is wounded, one eye closed shut from a wound from before. It is snarling. It is exhausted. It is tired. It tries its best to hold its against the hordes and hordes of orcs that had gone down, but you notice several shamans shooting fireballs at it as it tries to dodge left and right. It does not look good right now.
Can I heal it?
From this distance, you're gonna have to get a bit closer.
How close?
About up to here to reach it.
I'm gonna wait for Khalgrast to charge in and then I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on in here? What am I seeing?
Give me a second.
What are these witchy ladies and these pillars and also the dead orcs? I guess.
Yeah, there are a bunch of pillars, and above these shamans are trying to shoot magic into this giant creature, and every time it gets hit, it seems to get weaker and weaker. There's only seems to be what you can see are mages around. Some are dead. You notice a horde of orcs have been gashed and thrashed as they're defeated. Khalgrast and Taliesin, you can sneak in. Harold stops Morgan, turns the corner. and holds you back and says, "Let them do their thing. On their mark, we'll go in."
All right. Hey, question.
Yes.
If I want to do like,
What about that?
can I just clothesline him?
You can clothesline them, but you're gonna have to. You can only hit one of them at a time.
Nah, that's not gonna work. I want to.
Nah,
I want
that's not gonna work.
I'm gonna bring him with me.
Hey Alex, I'm gonna run over here.
Yep.
How steep and tall is this cliff here?
Oh, that's a waterfall.
That's a waterfall.
Yeah, it's a
That's
waterfall.
not what I
forgot
wanted.
to put blue there.
Is this a cliff over here? What is that?
Yeah, they're both waterfalls. Water is seeping in.
Damn. So what are these right here?
Pillars.
Okay, and those go all the way up?
Yeah, they go all the way up.
Are there any like so like is this just like a partially cavernous like area?
Yes.
Are there any like arches up top? Like any?
There. It's too dark to see how high this goes.
I see.
The pillars seem to go up into darkness. It's very dimly lit.
Are they just smooth?
Pardon?
I said, are they just smooth pillars?
They're smooth pillars.
I see. Okay. Shit. I'm just gonna move over and like stand behind the tiger. Actually.
All right.
Just gonna sneak.
You
Just
zoom
sneak.
all the way over there. The tiger does hear and sense you, but it doesn't react. It kind of snarls. It kind of backs into the entrance a little bit more as these wizards start to close in.
Oh, hey, I have an idea.
What's up?
I'm just gonna mess these two up.
All right, roll your hack and slash.
As he goes to charge in, I'm gonna let loose a fireball right into him.
All right, both of you roll your shit.
Zip.
Oh no.
Do I get a bonus?
You don't.
Precious
You got a
is-
+1. You got a +1 because you're invisible right now.
All right.
No, Khalgrast has the +2 from the arcane art.
If
You're
I
right.
Oh, it's
Arcane
a
boys.
Okay.
When someone aids him, but I guess I'll allow the +2 in this case because the arcane art did go inside of you. All right. So
Inside. Baldric
everyone
is inside
charges
of
around
you.
the corner as this happens.
I'm gonna double this, by the
Khalgrast-
way, so I will roll the damage.
Yep. Roll damage.
So I guess I'll like grab him and I get like the fire. I grab him by their fiery hands and take
Yeah.
the fire or whatever.
Okay. Roll. Okay, you do 9 damage to all of them over here.
Yeah, just all of them.
All right. You come into existence, shocking this creature, bounce to the side, and yips a bit like a little kitty, but then relaxes. Seeing as you are friends. All right. So as that happens, all right, Khalgrast, whoa, Jesus Christ, you just delete these two off the face of the planet.
I get hit by them though.
You do get hit by them. They turn around and they
spells.
let loose magic that seeps into you. You take 10 damage. It bypasses all armor.
Damn.
That's what we have those potions for.
Ow.
Yep.
That kind
Now
of
these
hurt.
two, one of them
Potions.
immediately gets knocked into the back. This one here is breathes and tries to set his fire out by jumping into the water. This one here sees you, Taliesin, comes around and flings a firebolt at you.
I'm gonna
What do
duck
you guys
behind the
do?
pillar.
Well, Morgan
I
and Baldric,
hear
what do you guys do?
Khalgrast.
Alright, Baldric, you walk up and you heal Khalgrast. Morgan, what do you do?
Shoot that guy.
Shoot that guy before he can react. Okay, roll your dex. Wesley's gonna help you. Oh, well, will he? He does not. He does not. Morgan, you try to fire an arrow, but it gets hit inside the pillar as he ducks around. Taliesin, you see like this bolt of flame firing at you. What do you do?
I'm gonna hide behind the pillar.
Alright. Wow, you hide behind the pillar. The bolt of flame hits the pillar, causing it to crack. You're able to duck out of the way as it collapses. But with these two, they look at each other and... Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hey.
The shadows form into... It's not dead, don't worry about it. I'll just get into the thing.
Khalgrast, that's how much you heal, and you also
yeah,
get
yeah, I
plus
did.
2d4 damage. Yep,
Oh.
2d4, okay.
Oh, good.
Baldric is not happy about this, remembering what happened to his hair last time.
Alright. Taliesin, you're hiding behind the rock. Khalgrast, you're there. This giant shadow fiend comes at you. What do you do?
going to brace for impact.
Alright. Recon. Take 9 damage, pierce 2.
Okay.
So you take 5 damage, pierce 2.
It's rounded down. I take 4.
Yep, you take 4.
Pierce 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What happens? Okay, so
And
Khalgrast, you
then,
defense.
hold on, I gotta roll my damage real quick.
Yep, well, you can do that. I'll add that after.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend here, back here, leaps at Wesley. Wesley's gonna try and dodge. Will he dodge, though? That's another question. He does! Wesley takes up notes out of Baldric's movement earlier and does a hair flip at the end as he lands next to Baldric.
I give him a thumbs up.
The other Shadow Fiend runs up to Morgan and tries to swipe at you. What do you do?
Fight me. Well, never mind. I guess he will.
Alright, so...
Can I try to assist?
You can try to assist, but he only gets a +1.
Oh yeah. So that would only
I get
be
one.
one.
I mean, I get one hold on that.
Yeah, so what's the
Yeah.
one hole?
You get like half the damage, man. I mean, that's really good.
Yeah, it's half the damage.
8 damage, pierce 2. So you have it, it's 4. You take 4 damage.
I dealt 14 damage to this one, by the way.
Man.
Alright, it has an armor. What's your pierce?
None.
Right, you punch into it, it hurts it, but you're like punching a shadow. It evaporates and it comes back. It has a lot of armor right now, but you do some damage to it. Alright, Taliesin. You notice this giant kitty run up and tackle this into the pillar, but this mage runs around and sees you. Another bolt of flame shooting at you. What do you do?
I'm gonna dive away and throw a fireball at it.
You time
Get outta
okay.
here.
First, roll your dex.
Panic fireball.
No.
Oh my god. Alright. You duck and you quick cast, roll your int to cast your fireball. Oh my god.
No. Wait, that means I get to max it for free. I
You get to
maximize
max
it.
for free.
Darn, you're
Super
taking
dead.
penalties.
No,
Hold
wait,
on,
no,
hold on.
I double it. I'm gonna take this opportunity to like, because that thing's totally dead anyway.
Yeah,
So let me
it's
actually
dead.
roll it.
You throw a fireball at it, roll your damage. Alright, you take 7 damage.
And I'm gonna
bypasses
throw one at
armor.
the one on Khalgrast, I guess, because he can take the hit. Oh wait, no, there's another wizard over here.
There's another wizard.
Yeah, there
over
is a
there.
wizard.
Fuck that wizard.
You fuck him up.
You want to put out
Get
your
rid of-
fire? Yeah, he was trying to put out the fire. No, more fire.
Alright. You kill him too. And now, Khalgrast, there's a giant fiend on top of you. What do you do?
I mean, I'm
Give
going
me a
to.
hug. Hug me.
I guess I'll get under it and try to bear the weight of it and defend myself again.
Alright,
I'm
roll
kind of
your defense. Nope. Unless
Okay.
someone wants to help him.
I'm a little preoccupied.
I think everybody's kind of preoccupied.
Yeah,
Oh
kind
no,
of.
Baldric, you come around
That's true. Baldric is right there.
and you play a chord, and Khalgrast, you get one hold. What happens?
Oh wait, I had a plus. Yeah, I actually didn't need to do that, but that's fine. I'm going to. Let's go ahead and damage it.
Alright. It's gonna roll its damage against you. Alright, deal 5 damage to it.
11 damage total.
11 damage to it. But first, it's gonna gash into you. With a pierce of 2. You take, 5 damage reduced by your armor. Pierce 2.
Okay. Good call, me.
Right, and you punch it in the face, and it evaporates into nothing. Meanwhile, we're looking back. Morgan, this dude's about to jump on your face. Harold's gonna come and help. What do you do?
We're gonna hope to make a good weapon. Oh,
Alright,
instantaneous.
instantaneous, what do you make?
Regular sword.
Regular sword, and what do you do?
Stab it.
Alright, you're gonna stab it. Roll your dex. Okay, alright, this is what happens. Roll your damage. And Irden comes in and tackles it as well, of course. Wait, you rolled a high damage!
Nice.
Right, that's 11
Plus...
plus bless. Hey, 11, 15
God.
points of damage. All right, Harold actually grabs you, and as it's about to swipe you, shoulder pushes you out of the way, and takes the brunt of his damage, which is 6 pierce 2. He has armor 2, so he takes 6 damage. All right, Harold has 8 health left. As Harold takes the brunt of the damage for you, Morgan, and you gut into it. All right. All right, going back over to Taliesin. There's a giant kitty fighting a wolf. What do you do?
I mean, I don't have magic missile anymore, so my options are kind of limited.
Yes.
Hit it. You can still hit it.
I can cast visions through time.
Now's not really enough time to do that.
Can I heal the kitty real quick before he fireballs?
Yeah, you can heal
I'm
the
not
kitty
gonna
real quick.
fireball. I'm just gonna hit it with the staff. Like, let's sword this
Alright,
way.
you run up.
Because Baldric doesn't do that.
It's okay because I don't do that anyway.
I don't know if something happens at a 14, but I'm gonna roll like a 1.
Alright, roll your damage.
I rolled a
I
2.
mean, at least it's something.
You're doing Morgan damage. I mean,
You poked at it a little bit, but you're poking a shadow, man. Not really much you're doing.
I'm not really
Killing
into.
wolves.
I'm not super physical.
Yeah, you try your best. And Baldric, you try to play a distant, you try to play a soothing chord for the tiger, but it doesn't work out. What ends up happening is that this one jumps after you.
Oh god, can I dodge?
You can go ahead.
Oh, and now I don't feel bad about throwing a fireball.
You manage to dodge out of the way. This one tackles into the column. All right. Meanwhile, Wesley is gonna.
I turn back to Wesley and give him a thumbs up, letting him know that's how you dodge.
And Wesley is gonna dodge too because this Shadow Fox trying to go after you. Wesley does exactly the same thing.
yeah, wow, like same numbers and everything.
All right. He dodges the same way. And Morgan, there's the Shadow Fox right in front of you. What do you do?
Question why it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. It took some nasty damage, but it's still there.
Hey, Khalgrast, you should come tank this fireball.
Khalgrast can tank this fireball.
I mean, I can.
Would that
Wesley is
work?
going to try helping you, and he does not know.
Well,
Baldric manages to help you though.
I gotta show Wesley, how to do this,
All right,
right?
Morgan, was that summoning a weapon?
yeah, summoning weapon.
All right, what is it? Instantaneous?
Yep, I was instantaneous.
Oh yeah, Baldric can do that. Okay.
All right,
Make a dagger. Dagger.
all right, and roll your damage.
A dabber.
Stab it.
Yep, there we go.
Roll your,
I hope you
roll your
are-
bless
I just-
damage.
Classic.
Classic Morgan.
Classic
6.
The bless rolls more.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Dude, this has been like my life forever, so. I
All
mean,
right, so these two Shadow Foxes merge into one.
Yeah.
Oh, the big
Yeah.
boy.
Oh,
It is a
jeez.
Hey, Alex,
Big
is he
boy.
big enough to where I could just throw a fireball at his head and it doesn't hit anybody else?
Sure, you get a -1 though, because you're trying to hit his head.
That makes sense. It's,
Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Who cares?
Hey. Hey, maybe you should maximize
Alex, do you
that.
think I give a fuck about your fucking penalties? Can you get
You
real
got
for a
careful.
second? Alex, he takes 12 damage.
Yes, he's dead! He bypasses armor! I'm so upset right now.
Bloop.
Alright,
I go to I heal the kitty. I heal the kitty.
you run up and you heal the kitty. And
Somebody clip that.
somebody
Somebody clip that.
Alright. As you heal, the kitty first snarls and is still panicked in a state of fight or flight, but you're
You cut out there, dude. Hold on, let me
Yeah, like
fix.
she
Let,
died.
let me fix the Discord server real fast. Stupid doop. Doopy doop. We're on East. Let's just go to Central. And now it should sound miraculously better. Whoop! There you go. He back? And low?
You back?
Hello?
Hello?
Sorry.
Green.
Alright.
You're fine. You cut out. We didn't hear a word of that sentence.
You know, I like that for a second. So you try to heal the kitty, roll your charisma, roll your arcane arts. Right? Do you have the effect?
I guess I'll have the fact, which would be canceled out by the.
So it's just 8. So you run up and you heal the kitty from a lot of its wounds. Its eyes starts to open again, and it relaxes, and it actually turns from a giant tiger to a cat, a tiny cat.
Now,
Meow. And it's like the fluffiest cat you've ever seen. It's so soft.
Is its stupid
And so
tongue
fluffy.
sticking out?
Its tongue is sticking out.
Derp.
Morgan,
I
what does
love
it
it.
say?
What does the cat say?
Alright, so you walk up and you try to speak to the cat, and it's like, oh wow, you can actually understand me. I've been alone in this goddamn place for months.
Oh boy.
And it kind of licks its wounds. It's like, so you're here to help the girl?
Yes.
Alright, follow after me. Yeah, and it walks over.
Another sassy animal.
Another sassy animal. It's the best kind of animal. All right. Let me just. You notice this young girl, age about 15 or so. Roots wrapped around her, and you see looks of pain flashing on her face. She's sweating, but black vines wrap around her body. What do you guys do?
Hey Alex, this is a place of power, isn't it?
It is indeed a place of power.
Hey Alex, I'd like to use a ritual to draw power from a place of power.
Place of power.
A place
Place
of power.
of power.
All right, you walk
This is
up.
really good radio, by the way.
All right, so the magic flows into you. You take only the good ones because your character's smart enough to do that.
I know the
And the
difference now.
vines itself stop gripping on top of this young girl, and it seeps away. And she breathes and relaxes. The sweat starting to dry.
Wait, where's the door?
There's no door.
What door?
There's no door.
There's no door. There's no door. You just get in. This place of power, like the stone bed that she was resting on, with adorned with leaves and flowers that never wither. You see her slowly wake up. She turns her head
Seal.
and takes a look over to Taliesin. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, right. I know where the cat gets it from.
She kind of looks at herself. God damn it! How long have I been sleeping for?
You're welcome.
Where the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you?
You were dying. We helped you.
We saved your cat.
It's like, Roscoe. That pussy's still alive. And Roscoe comes out and says, "Fuck you too." Right, and
Hey, how long has she
only
been
Morgan
down?
knows this stuff.
Didn't we get like that information at some point?
Sorry?
How long has she been down? Didn't we
She's
get that
been down
information
for
from
like
the orcs?
2-3 months, but she's like in complete haze right now.
Yeah, hey, can we keep these two?
Right? Alma goes, she's like splitting expletives every other word, and she's like pacing back and forth, and she looks and is like, why do I look like 2 years older? And she's really confused right now. And she looks, wait, if I'm awake, you know what this means, right?
You're gonna tell us.
No.
I was the one keeping the door closed.
Yeah,
It's
where's the
gonna
door?
open now.
Yeah, where's the door?
It's not here. Why would it be in the same place like me, dumbass?
I don't know. That's how the other place was set up. Stop
And
yelling.
Don't yell at me.
And she calms down a little bit. And it's like, all right, this is bad. This is bad. And we need to leave now.
No, wait, no, that's easy. Yeah, let's just get out of here. I can follow the lines, I can follow the sky right there. It's no problem.
Yeah, you can follow the lines, guys. But then Harold looks back, and Wesley looks back, and Morgan, you see a figure appear all the way back here.
Going on over there.
His hands are glowing. Not the same ones like before. He raises his hands. And the pillars themselves crack and shake. And they shatter.
Wow.
Oh, load bearer.
1 second. I gotta go to the map. The pillars crack. And, hey guys, this look familiar?
Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, that definitely looks
My
familiar.
favorite mechanic.
1 second. Let me just type this. Oh, the ground rumbles before you. And there you go.
Alex,
And the figure turns.
hold person.
You can hold person if you want. Cast it. Do you forget the spell, or do you take a -1?
I forget this.
I want to assist.
Wait,
You want assist?
no, take a -1.
That puts it at a 9.
That puts it on 9.
Oh yeah, I can assist too.
Negative. That actually probably puts it at a 10 because I haven't gotten assisted yet.
That's true. Right?
Oh,
It puts it
there
on
you
a 10. Surprise! It looks as Voss is like, no, come back here. I'm not done with you yet. And the shadow creeps from across the ground and holds him, but the
What?
ground itself starts to shake, and the
Let's leave.
ceiling crumbles, and you guys are running, but before, just as Voss grips him, his hands bleak with energy, and sorry, 1 second, guys.
Leak.
The plate from before flashes before you as giant plate shadows form from the fog beneath you.
Ha ha!
I'm gonna arcane arts Taliesin.
Conjure weapon.
All right. So
fireball.
Ken,
G-
you're
give
gonna
me-
get 4d4 on that.
Okay, but cool. But someone give me an aid too while we're at it.
I'll give you a hand.
Wesley panicking
And you'll have
runs
a
up,
+2 assist as well.
and
so
magic fills his hand, and he aids you. He aids you. He actually does aid you.
Well, that's a plus
Oh,
two.
that puts you at a 10.
Give me
That
another
puts you at
plus
10.
two, Baldric, or not Baldric, Khalgrast. Give me another +2.
I think you only get that once though. You need one more person.
All right. So
Is there anyone else that can give me a hand so I can get this without a penalty?
Could Harold?
Harold? No, he doesn't cast
No.
magic. He can't cast magic.
It'd have to be Morgan.
Morgan, do you help?
Yep, because weapon's gonna be never.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Damn.
You
You
don't
only
Just
get a
focus
9.
on making the weapon.
Well, you can do the thing. You just do something else.
Yeah.
Could I still assist?
I'm gonna attract on one of the attention to double it,
you
I
can.
guess.
No, you were too busy playing the buff.
Okay.
Yeah, right
All
this
right, so
moment.
Taliesin, you only get a 9.
That can be a
no,
10.
hold on.
All right, and Emma runs out, and as this happens, she transforms. She jumps to this group of blackened knights, and transforms into a giant
One,
fucking
two.
whale, and
Okay.
slams them
3.
Whale?
into a whale, a giant whale.
I mean, you can breathe on lands. That's fine.
And quickly reverts form and transforms into a giant crab. All right, Taliesin, what did you roll?
That's the fireball damage. I actually did get that to 11, Alex, between
Yeah, you get
You
it
just
to
Wesley and
11.
you got
Baldric.
that all to 11, so
I'm
you get
gonna
to-
attract on one of the attention to double it. So
Alright.
I'm gonna throw out 2 of them.
All right, you throw out 2 of them. So you hit which groups? Which ones do you want to hit?
I guess orange and blue.
Orange and blue? All right, you hit orange and blue. You hit them, it bypasses their armor, but there's resistance to it, as if there's a magical shield wrapping around it that isn't
Don't forget
normal armor.
4d4.
Roll your 44.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, right.
44, my dude. Yeah.
Okay, so they take 17 actually.
17 damage, that is... Oh, so close! These 2 groups take a lot of damage, but they have just enough to stand as they advance.
Stand in defense of Taliesin.
All right, you can defend 1 group.
Okay, so as they're all approaching,
Yes.
because I've already conjured my weapon.
What were
and
the
I've-
3 things that you chose?
Redirect. Redirect damage and half.
Okay, that's that. And what about you, Morgan? What are the 3 things that you chose?
Damage, light is malleable, and bountiful ammo.
Battlefield.
So
Yeah. All right.
Which
Roll your
we
shit.
need to be 5, and we're gonna attempt to blot out the sun as best as we can.
10 dex.
Woo! We did it, boys.
All right, Khalgrast, get ready to take this damage.
Okay.
13, pierce 3.
Okay. So that's Pierce 3. Okay.
All right, Morgan, roll your damage.
So whatever is hitting him is getting hit by
Oh
that.
my god! You rolled max damage, Morgan. You did it.
Hey, Morgan, you did it.
I done did
And
it.
Iridan.
Super did it.
You super did.
I suppose when it
16.
counts.
Plus
oh,
one.
hit green, green and blue, by the way.
Hit
I
green
hit
blue.
the green and blue.
Yeah, hit green and
green
blue.
and blue.
Because I have 5 arrows I can shoot at.
So you used 2.
Oh, well, then
You used
also
2.
hit red, but orange is dead. Don't bother.
Orange is going to die. You actually managed to delete blue off the face of the planet, but the green have been
blue?
undamaged. They come in, they crash into Khalgrast. Khalgrast, you take the damage, but these 2 green knights are going after Taliesin. Right
Is
now,
Orange dead?
Alma. Sorry?
Is
No,
Orange
these
dead?
guys
They
are
took
dead.
9 damage
Orange is
from me.
dead.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
Orange is dead.
Wait, I want to use my intelligence here. These are
Yep.
more shadow creatures, right?
They are indeed shadow
I
creatures.
just channel magic into my staff and like shine that light really bright at them.
Yeah,
Just try
go
to
ahead.
ward them off.
You try to ward them off, and they rear back. The light so bright, focused on one of them, distracted enough for Khalgrast to get a +1 to the green, or anyone to get the +1 to the green.
Yeah,
Harold
it's
comes
next
over to
attack.
help. Baldric, what are you doing? You come into the fray. You just played your chord. Tell
I'm
us
gonna
about-
heal Khalgrast.
All right, you heal Khalgrast. Go ahead and roll your charisma. All right, do you half it or do you draw 1 at attention?
Half it is probably safe.
Yeah, I guess I'll half it.
Okay.
But that'll cancel out with the.
Yes. So 2d8.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that just means like what that skill basically just means that a partial success is still just pretty good.
Yeah, he still gets
Yeah.
the 2d4 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still get
Oh,
the 2d4
yeah, that's
damage,
great.
and you get the damage. All right, Alma, over here, you notice the kitty comes forward with Alma, and Alma takes her moment to take giant talons with her crab and just gashing against her. You notice as these red-black soldiers hit Alma, she quickly jumps out of the form and changes form to a giant narwhal this time and spears one of them.
She's,
Back
like,
towards
flopping
the
on
players.
floor.
Back towards the players. Okay, Khalgrast, what do? You're buffed up with all this damage. Taliesin is trying to fend off one of these one of the green knights, but they are distracted right now. You get a +1 if you do something.
I'm gonna wreck face with the hack and slash.
All right.
All right, let's see what happens.
All right, you take damage back.
Well, you get first of all you get a +1 because of the.
Yeah, it's an 8. That's an 8.
And
Harold is
I'm
gonna
gonna
help
aid you for another +1.
Right. So and Wesley is gonna aid you. Well, Harold's gonna help with damage.
Yeah, I'm shining that light, my dude.
Shining that light, my dude.
Wesley, taking out his rapier, pushes them closer into each other, running around.
What the fuck
Plus
was
the
that?
8. All right. And Morgan, what do you do?
Go shoot him.
All right. Roll your dex. Khalgrast, roll your damage.
All right.
Three damage. Roll your other stuff. You have 2d4 still. Morgan, do you use extra ammo?
How many are there?
You have 3 left.
3 left.
13 damage.
13 damage.
Yeah, just use. I'm just gonna use the rest of my ammo, so I get 2 extra shots.
Yes, you get 2 extra shots. All right. So roll your damage.
Pew pew. Whoop. Ignore
All
that.
right.
Ignore
I'll
that
take the
next
first
one.
one. It's 3, and then Iridan +4 and one damage +1 because of your buff, and you manage to take them all down. And between the kitty and Alma, take the other sit down as well.
So that guy right there, who is this guy?
He is held right now,
He is held.
but you
Beat
notice certain magic starting to flow around him from the fog underneath, trying to free him, but you still have something to do.
Can I arcane art Khalgrast as he charges?
Yes, you can.
All right. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna heal you as well as the 44.
Go ahead and roll so I see if I need to aid you or not.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll.
Nope.
Is that hack and slash?
Yes.
You're gonna have maximized damage because he's
Oh,
paralyzed.
I was
right
gonna
now.
say capture him.
I'm gonna do that. I want to knock him out.
You gonna knock him out?
Yep.
All right. So that's 10 damage. Roll your bloodthirsty. He has 20 health with 3 armor. You have to do 23 damage. Otherwise, he's gonna be able to break free. Wow!
About
18
that.
damage.
Got me thonking
23
here.
damage. You
43.
managed just barely to
It
knock
was
him out.
44 because I cast the arcane art.
You're right. Roll
Oh
another.
yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
you
that's
know, you
enough
definitely-
then.
That's enough.
Still roll
Yeah,
it though.
so it's-
Roll the dice, but roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
There's the
Very
raise.
good.
He's definitely captured. You're gonna drag him by his legs, right? Aren't you? As you're running out.
Yep. Come on,
Okay.
buddy.
Just for sake of easy, I'm just gonna make this the party, okay?
Yeah, that's fine because we're all moving as a group now.
Ah,
You
yeah.
are all moving
absolutely.
as a group. So I assume everyone is together, and the party runs through. All right, you run up the stairs. There's boulders coming down. What do you guys do?
Bin bars lift
Dodge.
gates.
You are holding a man right now. It is
Dodge!
No, guys, I got this. Fireball.
You roll. Okay, roll your intelligence.
Oh, that makes sense.
Nope.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Can I assist?
Unless I get an aid.
Well, Baldric aids.
Baldric aids. You got a 7. Do you forget the spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking right now.
Right. Hold on, that is 5 ticks, right? So you throw a fireball at the rocks as it comes charging around. You Taliesin, you step up, but you muster the last of your energy. You throw it, and the fireball disappears from your mind, but you're able to get up the stairs, no problem. You turn the corner, and thankfully they were waiting in that moment. You're able to get through this, no problem.
Oh god.
God
Right?
damn it! If we had had to fight them here.
Yeah, exactly. And but the unfortunate thing is, remember Ben bars and lift gates from earlier? Debris is scattered all across the ground right now.
Yes.
So what do you guys do?
That somebody else is gonna handle that one.
I mean, I would just dodge.
Debris is scattered around the
Can,
room. It's
can,
difficult.
can I show people the correct path to take with my dodging?
Wait,
Yeah.
Wait, pathfinding maybe or something.
Well, how about you just
Uh,
command us or something?
Trail?
Yeah, no, you can command. You can see the path.
Tell us
Yeah.
what to do.
Ooh, that works.
Baldric,
Okay.
you can command them.
So, charisma then?
Charisma. Holy shit! Wait, okay, Baldric, he does pirouettes, dancing, showing his grace from when he was a
I
child.
emphasize the hair flip.
You emphasize it. Wesley
Hey,
listens
you're
to your
missing
hair flips,
hair, I think.
and you push through, not wasting much time. Thankfully, you still have three ticks left. You bend the corner, but you notice something. Hold on. They're not dead. Creatures spawn from the ground to try and slow your pursuit. What do you guys do?
Hey, I still have that light on my rod. I'm just gonna expend the hell out of that and
You're gonna
just
spend the
shine
hell out
these
of that?
guys.
Okay, roll your
I just want
inch,
to
dude.
banish him. Yeah.
Roll your intelligence. All right, who assists? Who assists?
Give me
Definitely.
help. Give me
I
help.
have my light.
Yeah, use
Morgan,
Morgan,
yours.
you combine your light. Morgan helps. All of you guys help. All right. Wow. Like you, all of you, in a single bright light. I'll allow you to do this, but you extend the rest of your light.
Yeah, it's gone.
It is definitely gone. The two of them just
Whatever, I
as
still
they
have mine,
come
it's fine.
charging. The light completely banishes them, and you run down to the hall. As you finally get to the bend, the door is closed and is barricaded. What do you guys do?
Khalgrast can punch the door.
Excuse me, guys. I got this.
Okay.
Fuck out the way.
Get the fuck out the way! You
Fuck out of my
I
way.
dropped this guy, and then my foot just right into their double jump kick.
You double jump kick, you like drop kick into the door, and Voss comes out of you and does the same thing. You knock it open, and Voss just busts it open. Alright, and you should recognize these guys blocking your path as they try to slow you down. What does the party do?
I'm gonna use Sasha to distract him.
Alright, which one do you use to distract? You can distract two of them.
I'll distract.
Can I aid with
two on
that?
the right.
You can aid with that. Iridan can aid, and letting you to distract 3. Holy shit, you do it! 7.
Three.
You can only still only distract 2, only just saw the roll, so it's 6.
That's
So
fine.
What is?
I have another plan.
All right. So what's the one hold you spend, Baldric?
Let's see. I want to just distract them.
All right, you distract them just enough for the party to do something, but one other tick appears.
Alex, I cast invisibility.
Who do you cast invisibility on?
Khalgrast and me.
All right, go ahead and roll your ints, dude. Both of you are now
I
invisible.
double that. Yeah.
Hey.
And I forget the spell.
And you forget the spell? Okay,
Yeah.
what do you guys do now? Khalgrast.
I'm
Okay,
actually
how
out
many
of
are
spells now.
distracted?
2 of them are distracted. Let me mark them real quick.
Alright, I can hold person, one of them.
You can? What about...
And that actually won't break invisibility, so hey.
Yep.
So do you want me to do that, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so I'm gonna hold person. Do you want me the front or the back? Say the back one, just
And then we're just
Wesley
gonna run
steps up
past
to the
him.
plate and is going to cast Mirror Image again. And the Mirror Image allows it to distract this one over here.
I fucking forget the spell.
You fucking forget the spell? Alright, this one is held, allowing the party to get just barely enough through as this one is distracted by Wesley's clone. And with the final huff, the party makes it all the way as... Hold on. Darkness.
As we come out forcefully from the exit, as we ejaculate from the exit of the cave.
Fucking dick jokes back. God damn it.
Alright.
It's back.
So finally, rocks fall. No one dies.
No one died.
No one dies.
Wow.
But
Pretty sure
as-
that's the first time that ever happened.
Yeah. And that's where I'm going to end the session as all the party members awake as the dust settles.
Guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm really tired. Also, that escape is pretty good. We used the stuff.
Yeah.
All right. That's where I'm going to end the session.
I
Hope
used
you
all
guys
my
have fun.
juice.
That thematically worked, actually. Yeah, I used all my juice.
Yeah, all of you guys had to use literally everything. I'm getting better, don't you want, guys? I promise.
That's actually
Yeah,
pretty
no,
good,
I mean,
yeah.
I feel like we're getting our ass kicked more often. This is a
Yep.
good escalation in difficulty. I mean, it works out that way. It works out that
Yeah, it
way
just
that
works-
you
it
getting
works out
better.
that way, yep.
I mean, do you have spells anymore?
No, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, but it's...
I think you
Hold
have
on, let me-
Visions Through Time. I think
I did
you
two
have.
things. I damaged Khalgrast to the point of terrifying him. I used up all your spells, and I got fucking Baldric's hair. I did it. I finally did it.
Okay, so terrifying. I'm not scared of 4 HP. I've been there before.
You've been there before. All right, good job, guys. All right, let's do end of session stuff.
Alright.
And I helped.
Yeah, no, that was some pretty fucking hype shit, guys. Okay, so this is end of session. Real quick. Did we learn something new and important about the world? Yes, you learned a lot of things. That's one experience, guys. Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy? You
Yes,
can,
sir.
yeah, you did. You have them in your fucking hands right now, Khalgrast.
I think so.
All right. Did we loot a memorable treasure? You guys get much treasure? No, not too much.
Hold on, let me think.
No, we didn't really do any looting.
Does the kitty cat count?
No, those are
Does the
people.
cat count as loot?
The cat does
Wait.
not count as loot.
Wait, can I double this guy that I stole as loot?
You know?
I stole this man.
I think
I'll
that's
say-
separate. That's separate. Like overcoming him and then capturing him were two separate challenges.
That's true. I'll say his information is treasure.
Does he have
Yeah.
any? Wait, does he? He's clearly a magical man. Does he have anything
No,
magic?
he's human. He's the. I'll tell you right now. He's human.
I know, but he was using magic. Does he
He
have
was using
any
magic. Yes. Well, that'll be later, but I'm gonna say yes to that, so everyone gets the experience. Did anyone resolve any alignments?
Yeah.
Nope.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Any alignments?
Hold on.
Use magic to directly aid another. I did the hell out of that.
Endanger yourself to combat an unnatural threat.
Yeah,
You
you
did
did
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so now what about, bonds? Did anyone resolve any bonds?
Have I impressed Khalgrast yet?
I would say so!
Yeah, dude.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah. You did
Then
it.
that's the second one that's the second bond that I've resolved with
Alright, so remember, the last bond that you have is your S rank, so you have to choose. Alright. So we'll talk about that later. Okay. I think that's it.
So
You guys
this
want to-
means I level.
Well, after downtime, so right now, yeah.
No. When we have the downtime, I get to level.
Yay.
And I guess I can choose Vicious Blast so that I'll get to do even more damage. to people.
Woo!
Yeah, you should do that. Oh, does that make your things D8s?
No, it's going to be 3d4, or if I double it, 6d4.
Oh.
Woo!
So who wants more damage, guys?
No more damage dice.
Are we leveling up now, actually?
Balance?
No.
No, we're not.
No
No, that's
downtime.
Okay, well,
no
I'm
time.
not
You're
even gonna
still
bother
not.
looking
You're
it
not
up.
safe yet. You're not safe yet.
Not quite. That's not good, because I'm out of spells, though.
Exactly. That's too bad.
Oh, no.
You
Keep your mouth
have,
shut. The
it's
only
okay,
thing
you
is,
just become the assist bot.
yeah. So okay, all right. And that's where I'm going to end the session. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, those who watched. People were fucking hyped with you rolling max damage.
Bad.
Like, I maxed, like, both damages. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, it's not Alma, it's Alma.
It's Alma, A-M-A. But by the way, Alma is Rook's old character from a campaign a long time ago.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's why she knew. Oh, the mannerisms make sense now.
Wow. No,
It
there's a
all
good reason why she
clicks.
cusses.
Uh-huh.
That'll be
Because
resolved.
you played her, that's the reason.
Oh my god.
She's hiding in the penis cave.
Oh.
Shit.
No. She was a druid of the sea, so her only real interaction with people was like sailors who have really filthy mouths.
Druid of the potty mouth.
Yeah, druid of the sea. That's why she turned into a giant fucking whale. Anyways, that was a lot of fun, guys. That was really, really epic. Dungeon World is so much fun to DM. Holy
Moon
shit.
says,
Yeah, it's really-
does Amma count as a treasure because I treasure her? I'm dying.
Got me thonking here.
All right. With that, I will bid adieu, and I'm going to plan for next session.